Alrighty. What's up, peeps? And this is something very different on my end, as we're doing hockey. Hockey. Let me check the sound real quick on the TV.
Do you feel that? We just had a moment. What is it floating?
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and
All right,
car
that sounds good.
insurance.
All right, sounds good. Just wanted to make sure that the sound was working good on the TV, so I can get some help doing play-by-play, because I don't know these players' names. But hey, we're gonna try hockey tonight. Hockey. Sometimes you got something stuck in your throat, right? What's up, Eric? What's up, Mario? What's going on, peeps? As so we got the Vegas Golden Knights and the Montreal Canadiens as they're playing tonight. I'm gonna go get something real quick. All right, I'll be right back. I need to get a coaster for my cup. Be right back. This isn't working. All right, I'm back. All right, gotta get a coaster and everything. So Stanley Cup Semifinals tonight. Game number 2 between Vegas and Montreal. So we're just gonna try something different here. Never done hockey, so we'll see how it goes. So I'll let the I'll kind of let the TV do the play-by-play, because first of all, I don't know the players' names pretty much. So yeah.
Not take the pregame warm-up, but how do they build on game 1?
Well, if the Vegas defensemen have the type of game or repeat performance like they did in game number 1, this will be a really difficult game for Montreal. They controlled every part of the game in that first game. When they didn't have the puck, they went long stretches of slowing this Montreal team down, not allowing them to skate through the neutral zone and make plays. And so they controlled the puck, they made plays coming out of their zone, and when they had to, they blocked shots. Alec Martinez, the best in the league at that, and then they scored. Shea Theodore, the first goal. Second goal, Martinez. Fourth goal, Nick Holden. 3 of the 4 goals scored by defense. They had 18 shots. 3 of the 4 goals scored by defense. They had 18 shots.
All right, man.
Points in the game, they were fabulous.
Okay, Pierre, so the Canadiens got up to a pretty good start. What else did you see, and what do they have to do tonight?
Be aggressive on the forecheck and own the neutral zone defensively. When Montreal's aggressive on the forecheck, they Maple Leafs in the first round. The Canadiens said, we got to slow things down. So they started to play a lock system in the neutral zone. Lock in the middle lane so their defensemen can stay up, force turnovers, and counterattack off that. That is exactly what they have to do against Vegas. If they don't take the speed out of the Vegas attack, John,
Vegas is the favorite tonight. We'll see what the Canadiens can tie
2
this
of the
series up.
all-time greats, Marc-Andre Fleury and Carey Price. It's game 2 from Las Vegas.
Yeah, so game 2. Game 2 about to get underway here. So, how y'all guys doing tonight, man? All right. So curious to see us. Let me share this out on my Twitters before this game gets started. All right. Let's see. What's up, Stella? Remember getting in the house? What's up, Stella? Just trying some different stuff, doing hockey. So we'll see how this does. Let's see. Just put this on Twitter. All right. So I got that tweeted out. So we'll see what this does tonight. So hope this is a good game, although Vegas is I think that Vegas is much better than Montreal, but we'll see. Yes, this is my first hockey stream, so I'll get help from the TV crew on the play-by-play. So I definitely will get help from the yeah, I like the background screen. Are you being serious? Are you being so, just wanted to maybe get some. I wanted to just pick something maybe to get somebody's attention. I figure women will get somebody's attention. So but member game itself as a member. Much appreciative for being a member, and much appreciative for everybody who pops in. Serious, okay. All right, so man, my hockey team tomorrow? Probably not. No, I gotta work tomorrow night. I do DoorDash on Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. So yeah, I started DoorDash about 2 weeks ago, and working pretty well. Make a lot more money doing that than doing YouTube. So.
Playoffs on NBCSN are brought to you by Bridgestone
Yes,
Tires.
it's Halloween out
for your journey. By Geico, you can save even
do
more
that.
by bundling home and car insurance. And by Honda.
All right, so
official
Vegas,
vehicle
Sin
of the
City.
NHL.
Man,
Time now
Vegas
for
might be
tonight's
getting a baseball
outstanding
team.
goaltenders.
Man.
These two were outstanding in Game 1.
So we
Terry
got
Price at 26
Mark Anthony,
saves,
Marc-Andre
Fleury
Fleury.
stopped 28.
Fleury,
It
geez.
was his 90th
I'll get that name out, maybe.
playoff win. He
Yeah,
is
I remember.
fourth
Yeah, Fleury is a
all-time.
good goalie. I think Casey Price is a goalie for the Canadiens. So, man. Turn that down. I guess I'll get a copyright track on damn music. Bastards. Yeah, Vegas was an expansion team, what, 2 years ago? Was it or this their second year? Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago, Vegas came to the league, and no, they really, I mean, the league really set them up to be contenders right away. So I know some hockey fans were unhappy with that. So yeah. I might do a baseball game tomorrow afternoon. I know it's I think it's a crappy team. It's the Orioles and the Indians, I believe. But yeah, the Bolts won last night. We tied the series at 1 game apiece. Hopefully, I can do one of those games coming up, depending upon how this does. Yeah, I thought they made. That's right. They did make the finals a couple years ago. I think they lost. But I'm pretty sure they did make the finals or the conference or the finals, Stanley Cup Finals a few years ago. Might have been their first year in the league. What's up, Jazz and Niners fan? He's pulling for the Canadiens tonight. And the Canadiens they gotta win this game. If they want a chance to win the series, and they can't. Vegas, probably a little better than they are, but this is the playoffs. Anything can happen. So, didn't the Kings win the title several years ago, and they were an 8 seed? So it's all about getting hot at the right time. All about getting hot at the right time. So, let's see.
Acquainted quickly in Game 1, with Vegas putting an end to a Montreal streak. Theodore scores! Theodore!
Something different now for Montreal. In their 7-game winning streak, they never trailed.
Inside the fortress, the Golden
Hey,
Knights
the Bolts won
defense
last
of
year, didn't
Montreal on their heels.
Repeating is hard.
With Fleury outshining his Canadian counterpart.
That's unstoppable.
Tonight, can Montreal break through and even the series? It's game 2, and it's
Yep,
now.
very hard to repeat. Very, very hard to repeat in any league. Any league.
The gates have opened,
Gotta have a lot of
and
luck
the
to go
fortress
your
is
way.
now open for business here for game number 2. Just about 18,000 will fill the seats once again. And the always present electric
I'd
atmosphere
like to go
here
to
in
a
Las
hockey
Vegas.
NHL game one day. But close one we have is Dallas. I'm not driving to Dallas just for a hockey game. Vegas. I'll wait till the game starts. I'll wait till the game starts. Put the damn sound on. They're just doing the intros here in this before this game starts. So curious to see how this works out. I've never done hockey before, so I'll do my best. Like I said, I'll have the TV play-by-play to help me out. So Canadians have won like what 24 Stanley Cups in their history. They're like the Yankees. Yeah, Seattle's getting the team, what, next year or soon? Very, very soon, Seattle. I think Seattle's getting the team, either next year or the year after that. So man. So players are still in the locker room. So this game probably has a few more minutes before the puck drops. What's up, Cameron? Yeah, we got a few more minutes before the puck drops at center ice. All right. Vegas, we're gonna have like 18,000 people there in the arena, so it's gonna be a raucous environment. So yeah, I would like to go to a hockey game. I watch playoff hockey. I don't watch hockey really much during the season, but yeah, I wouldn't mind going to a hockey game. And I don't know if I would want to sit like right by the glass because you really can't see everything. I don't know. I'd like to go. I'd like to go to a hockey game. So maybe one day. Yes, hockey girls. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoyed the game last night, Eagle fan, as your Bolts, you and Eric's Bolts, even the series up over with the Islanders. So, man, I'm sure that was exciting for you. I wouldn't mind going. Did you sit by the glass, or did you sit up by God? And where'd you sit? Yes, that's one reason why I would want to sit by the glass, because of the fights. But up by God, okay. That's probably all I could afford if I went to a playoff game in hockey, would be set by God. The arena is small. Okay. Tickets near the glass was $300. I saw $300 a pop. Man, I thought it'd be a little more than that by the glass. That's surprising. I thought they would be a little bit more than that. I thought they'd be at least $500 by the glass. But that's well. Woo-wee, man. So, you got the night. You got the Vegas Knights, or do you have the team from across the border, the Canadiens? Call me crazy. I think Montreal wins tonight. I think Montreal wins tonight. Yeah, sometimes it's better to watch it at home because the cold beer's right there in your refrigerator. Your bathroom's right there. You don't have to pay $10 for a hot dog, $10 for a beer, $40 to park. Yeah, Vegas is really good. I just think, call me crazy. I'm not going to give a Charles Barkley guarantee. Not doing that, but but I think Montreal wins tonight. I think Montreal wins tonight and evens the series up. Yeah, sports tickets for sports, very expensive. Especially if you want to sit somewhere. Well, it doesn't really matter where you sit nowadays. Expensive to go to the game. You got to park. You got to buy a hot dog. You got to buy a beer or a Coke. You got to buy that $40 T-shirt. Man, sports is expensive. Give me the Vegas 5-2 score prediction. Like I said, Vegas is definitely the better team. But we'll see. We'll see what transpires. Well, this is just like basketball. They say the game's gonna start at top of the hour. It don't start until like 20 minutes later. Okay. Learn something. Learn something tonight. Man, looks like a very packed house there in Sin City. Man. In Las Vegas. Nicholas says NHL hockey, yes. And Usher is cranking it up. Usher in the house. So Vegas and the Canadiens. We're getting ready to get this puck dropped at center ice. This man looks like a very, very fun environment there in Las Vegas.
It's the show of shows, isn't it? Sure is. It really is.
Man, looks a fun time.
Buckle up here. Here we go. William Karlsson, Philip Dano on the draw.
Here we go, man. Puck is dropped. We are underway.
Stanley Cup Semifinal. Off the faceoff, Alex Martinez, who was outstanding in game one.
Underway.
Karlsson goes cross ice, intended for Jonathan Marchessault.
And we got an icing call already?
Right off the hop.
Icing call right off the bat. We got an icing call.
Fantastic start to game number one. I mean, that first 8 to 10 to 12 minutes, they were in quickly. And they get an early break here with the icing.
Already an icing call.
Andre Fleury that kept Montreal off the board.
Supposed to be out in Vegas.
Philip Dano, Brendan Gallagher, Arturi Lehkonen start for Montreal. Carlson, Riley Smith, Jonathan Marchessault for the Golden Knights. Gallagher shot absorbed by Alex Martinez. He had 2 blocks in game one. Riley Smith had a couple of
Vegas
assists.
now has possession.
Saucer a pass for Alex Pietrangelo. He had 7 shots on goal in game one. An early handle for Carey Price, and now Shea Weber. The Canadiens captain along the boards. Pitchfork down to center ice. Martinez will take over. A one-touch pass by Smith, denied by Weber, now Lehkonen. From the Vegas line, it goes off a stick off Martinez and goes out of play.
It's out of play.
All right, off the bat. Good job by Montreal.
You think that's going to be a 6-2 Las Vegas win?
Check game going up the ice, trying to get the puck in. Weber with a couple of good defensive plays. And they're going to need, as I mentioned, those defensemen. And there's Jim Petrie, who's been out of the lineup and such a key player in so many different areas, Pierre.
The only way the Montreal defense can stay up and do what Joe wants them to do is that make sure their forwards are locking a lane and there's good communication. They did a great job of that the first 10 minutes of game one.
Petrie had 12 goals in the regular season from the back end. His shot off a body off Josh Anderson out in front. Zach Whitecloud takes over for Vegas. Now their captain, Mark Stone. Through center off the stick of Anderson, accepted by Max Pacioretty. The Canadiens kicks it out. Played along the boards by Pacioretty. Nick Woff centering this top line in the place of the injured Chandler Stevenson. Now Stone out in front off sticks. And the Canadiens survive that. Pacioretty in back of the goal. He'll take it to the outside of Edmondson. Drop it back in. Just out of the reach of Jeff Petrie. He'll get to it now. And the veteran clears it out to center ice. Whitecloud will settle it down. And a hand pass will stop play.
Hand pass, yeah.
Joe, you talked about it appropriately so before the game even started. The game had 0 shots on goal from the defense, so you win the draw. This is what Petrie can do so well. He can walk the line and find a way to get pucks to the net. Now, that one didn't hit the net, but he can also defend down low. He's not going to be the most robust because his hands clearly hurt him, but he can make a difference for this Canadiens team.
Now Nick Suzuki comes out centering this line with Tyler Toffoli and Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Here's Caulfield, who scored his first playoff goal in Game 1. Matthias Janmark in a stick battle with Shea Weber. It goes high. Keegan Colasar elevated to the third line for Vegas. Now he strips Suzuki off the puck.
Vegas steals it.
Janmark, who scored in Game 1, goes cross ice for Alex Tuck. And it's a reset. Here's Braden McNabb through the center zone off the stick of Janmark.
Nice.
Now Tuck to the outside.
You got a shot on goal.
Yes. Off his blocker.
Nice stop there by
was
the goal.
outstanding in Game
The
1
Canadiens.
for Vegas, and Caulfield will go deep.
If you talk to the Canadiens players, they'll tell you they did not have an answer for Alex Tuck in Game 1.
Now out of the corner to Foley, given a crunch by Patrick Brown, who makes his first appearance in this series in the place of Chandler Stevenson. Roll around, John Merrill in the lineup tonight for Montreal, replacing
Nobody
Alexander
really.
Romanov. Now here's
I'm going for
Brown.
Vegas.
He'll cut across, drop it off for
Actually.
Holden. His bid is blocked by
I'm not pulling for
Corey Perry.
Canadiens.
Ryan
I'm
Reeves,
from the
Patrick Brown down
USA.
deep. He'll cycle out
I'll
with it
pull
for
for
Vegas.
Vegas.
Drop it off for William Carrier. Now Holden. He'll think about it. Shot taken wide, looking for a
Ooh,
tip.
that was close.
And getting to it for Montreal.
That shot was close to going in.
Now Holden has goals
Vegas
in
seems a little
consecutive
more
games now, just
active.
missed on that shot.
Scored
Part
the
of the
fourth
steal.
goal. 3 of the 4 goals from defensemen in that game for Vegas. Now Carlson pounded by Gallagher. Whitecloud to the outside of Dano and Steele. It's Lehkonen off the bench. The Golden Knights break it up. And it's sailed out by Riley Smith and Jeff Petrie now. We'll look it over. Outside the blue line, off the glass and deep, and a handle for Fleury. Martinez out of the corner. 2 forecheckers on him. Riley Smith had it. He lost it. Brendan Gallagher goes deep. Lehkonen inside route on Whitecloud, who lays the body on him. Philip Dano takes it out. Edmondson this way for Petrie. A wrist shot, no tip for Gallagher. And now Edmondson gets to it. He'll rim it all the way around for Jeff Petrie. He'll send it back in again. Lehkonen in back of the goal. Defended by Whitecloud. It's dug out by Philip Dano. Back to the point for Petrie. Again, he surveys. Here's Dano. Little wedge wide of Fleury. Played off the boards by Josh Anderson. He'll cut on Riley Smith. Creates space. Oh, Fleury, the rebound. He got that.
Nice shot, nice save by Fleury.
From the back end. And Fleury sharp early.
Yeah, but Petrie's
Nice save
already
by
making a
Fleury
difference here for the Canadiens, doing exactly what they need from them.
It rolls in, and Marc-Andre Fleury will slow it down and get a face-off.
Huge save by Marc-Andre Fleury, and you're right here.
Nice save. Nice save by Fleury there. 2 saves.
And then there's Petrie just following it up, and it gives you an idea how he reads play so well. And so the defense, as Pierre mentioned, no shots in game number 1 for Montreal. Petrie gets him going in game number 2.
You can just see he's comfortable on the offensive blue line, Joe, as the game goes along and Vegas starts to establish their forecheck. How's he going to respond to that? But right now, offensively, he's helping Montreal.
Face-off win for the Habs. Ben Sherratt intentionally off the boards. Marchessault looks around. Aerial flip out to center. Retrieved a bit by Stone. It kicks around. A reset by Anderson. And now Shea Weber.
Look, Cameron's going to the Yankees game.
Loose puck in the center zone. Wedged along by Pietrangelo all the way back. Then Sherratt paired on defense with Shea Weber. He'll take it to the near wall for Anderson at the point. Shea Theodore, who started the scoring in game 1. This is the top scoring defense in the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Vegas Golden Knights. Montreal's won all 5 of the first 5 face-offs here tonight. Now Stone back to the point. Petrangelo with a shot, a tip attempt. Knocked down in front by Shea Weber, and now Byron tries to clear. It's held in by Petrangelo. And Jesperi Kotkaniemi now will clear it out through center ice. Brayden McNabb lays it along for Petrangelo. Now Stone. A lead feed for Keegan Colasar. Cut off by John Merrill, who's a former Golden Knight. Now it's carried out by Jeff Petrie. Little wedge in the zone by Nick Suzuki. Nick Holden looks over both shoulders. Broken up by Caulfield, looking for Suzuki. It's defended. Excellent play in front.
Here come Vegas. They got a shot here.
Out in front, by Matthias Janmark. And Toffoli right on the money for Caulfield. Here he comes. Cole Caulfield to the outside. He'll hunt it down himself, cycle it back up top, where it's played by Eric Gustafson all the way across. Colasar for Vegas. Skate to stick. Alex Tuck. Colasar right in. It goes.
Ooh, nice save by the Canadiens goal in there.
And it deflects out of play.
Well, the game has opened up in the last couple of minutes. Both teams getting some chances.
Both teams have had chances
in game number 1
to put the puck in the net.
Excellent.
But
and you see him leading the charge there. Colasar's shot ends up getting deflected.
The defenseman on point also.
Touch fire ship. He had a good chance.
For both teams are on point.
Save as well.
Yeah, his feet are moving. He's a big body, almost impossible to stop through the neutral zone. He gets a puck on his stick.
Good stick by Eric Gustafson. Deflecting that one out of play. Philip Danault will get to it. Montreal reestablishes a breakout. Joel Armia. He'll move it in. Danault was just out for the draw. He's replaced now by Corey Perry. Patrick Brown for Ryan Reeves. Nice pitch along the boards that time by Gustafson, who gets back up. Joel Edmondson will locate the puck. He'll feed it in all the way deep in back of the goal. 2 forecheckers in for Montreal. Here's the veteran, Eric Stahl. A winder kicked out by Fleury a couple of times. And now Martinez given a shove by Armia. Corey Perry in control. Edmondson, he'll snap one off. It's blocked. The rebound.
Goal! Islanders.
Yoel Armia. Right on the spot.
Goal Islanders. They need 1-0.
Montreal breaks the ice.
Well, this is Montreal's game.
Islanders. This is the Canadiens. What did I say, Islanders? I have no idea why I said Islanders.
Canadiens. Generally strong. They go after it offensively.
They play tomorrow night.
This is an excellent shift
Canadiens
by the
with the
fourth
goal.
line, who didn't do much last game. And there you see the deflection goes to the other side. Armia is there to put it in on the short side.
It's the recipe that they had the first 10 minutes of game 1.
So Montreal
gets
on the board first.
After the Vegas defense, forced turnovers. That was fourth line against fourth line, and Yoel Armia sticks it to the back of the net.
Boy, he's had a great
Stuck it in the net. The Canadiens have an early 1-0 lead here over the Vegas Knights.
Now Shea Theodore lays it along where it's gloved down by Riley Smith. Shea Weber for Montreal.
Trying something different.
With it, Lekkonen at the line. Can't penetrate by Shea Theodore.
I like watching hockey.
Fleury with a puck on its edge for Riley Smith. He's given a shove by Philip Danault. William Karlsson for the Golden Knights. And now you're looking at Shea Theodore, supported by Jonathan Marchessault. The pass doesn't work. And Montreal can reorganize. Gallagher
Ben Simmons
lays it along. Now a chance possibly there for Lekkonen, but it was batted down with a high
Ben
stick.
Simmons.
So a stoppage of play. 13-14 left in the
Yes,
opening
Canadiens
period.
just put one in the net.
Yoel Armia has the goal. And the
put one in the
Montreal
net for
Canadiens
Montreal.
have the early lead here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Already 1-0. Canadiens. Yes, 3 period. I do know that, Eric. I do know that about hockey. There's 3 periods and then there's 2 intermissions, unless there's overtime. Or unless there's overtime. Yeah, I'm not. I heard that Zion's camp wanted Van Gundy gone. Zion's camp made it known that it's either him or me. You make the pick, Pelicans. So they picked to get rid of the coach, which was a smart decision. It's just what I heard from a very reliable source. Very reliable source. I think it's what happened. And I heard a lot of the players, like Ingram didn't like him, Van Gundy. So I heard a lot of rumblings throughout the year that players were unhappy with Van Gundy, so I'm not really shocked that he's gone. So we'll see what happens, who they get.
Good job by the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to get pucks in deep. And Wendy's replay is going to show you forced turnovers.
Yep, they got to bend the knee if they want to keep Zion. Patriots fired their coach after 1 year, too. Sometimes you've got to rip the Band-Aid off, man. If it don't work, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Here, they were able to cash in. Offside is called. 13:07 left in the opening period. 1-0 Canadiens.
Well, you can already see the Montreal Canadiens defense just getting much
sometimes
more
you just got to rip the Band-Aid off.
They're standing up in the neutral zone. They're trying to break plays up. They're staying in the offensive zone, and Joel Edmondson, 44, was able to get the shot. They got a fortuitous bounce because it hit the skate of Carrier and deflected over to Armia, but nonetheless, the good work by the defense led to that goal.
I don't think Van Gundy was the guy, even when he got hired. I mean, I thought he was better than Gentle, but I still wanted somebody
Edmondson wins
like
the race. Icing is
younger
called.
than Van Gundy, but
Joe, it's what they have to do now. They're
hope
not
they
10
get that.
minutes in yet, but Arturi Lehkonen started game one. He did a great job on the forecheck. Fleury knows he has to take a look over his shoulder because of the closing speed of Lehkonen, and eventually leads to a shot on goal. That's exactly how you take the Vegas defense out of the game. Force them to turn back and go, but put enough pressure
yeah, I
on
was
them
content
so
with the
they
hire. I
can't
wasn't
make quick
thrilled.
out of their own zone.
McWall wins the draw away from Suzuki. Waugh centers this line with
We'll see who
Max
the
Pacioretty and
Pelicans
Mark
do
Stone.
get to replace him.
Joel Edmondson hinges along, a chip in the zone by Tyler Toffoli. Caulfield's in first, he's got it. He'll cycle out for Suzuki out of the corner. This is Tyler Toffoli off the Pat LaFleury, laid in front by Martinez and kicks to the outside. Alex Pietrangelo leads the rush. It was off the stick of Petrie, and now Pacioretty out in front. It deflects in.
Ooh, almost a goal by Vegas.
Now the Canadiens get to it. Nick Suzuki off a skate off Stone.
Vegas almost had a goal there.
Stone. Sidesteps Suzuki, and the Canadiens have it again. Toffoli floats it in. Pietrangelo creates space. Angles a pass for Pacioretty. He's roughed up by Kakaniemi, and now it's carried in by Alex Tuck. On the off wing, he goes by Weber. Along the end boards, Colasar. All over Hitchman, it goes by McNabb, and you see it come all the way back in the Golden Knight zone. Fleury now puts it on the tee for Theodore. Alex Tuck. And Mark in full flight to the outside.
Vegas on the ice.
Stops at a dime. He'll butt hook a shot taken off his own man. Colasar.
Ooh, almost a goal there again.
Now the Canadiens circle back defensively. Paul Byron tries to clear. Alex Tuck. We'll get to it just outside the line. The Golden Knights tag up. He shoots it in. Price now for Ben Sherratt. Quick up. They stretch out the ice. Josh Anderson with a stutter step, holding on to it now. Defended by Nick Holden. He'll wrap it deep for the goal scorer, Yoel Armia. Armia utilizing his big frame, broken up by White Cloud now.
Actually,
Harry
a
goes
lot
deep for Eric Stahl.
of hitting
Defended by Holden.
on the boards
Harry
and all that kind of
supports
stuff. That's
it.
why I like
Harry
hockey.
out of the corner. Here's Edmondson at the point. Play it off the boards, roll it in. Holden cuts it off, tries to clear, not out. Corey Perry again, a nice angle. Right out to the slot, a backhander kicked out. By
another.
Corey to the corner.
Canadiens almost
there.
another chance
He
they
wins
put
the
one in
battle.
that.
And finally, the Golden Knights punch it out.
That fourth line for Montreal looks much different.
Yeah, they're one of the most
game
successful
number one.
expansion franchises.
Now it's cleared deep
Like,
again.
early on.
So most of the
And they were
play has
good,
been
like,
there, now out of
from,
the corner.
day
William
one.
Carrier run into it a hard way by Lehkonen. William Karlsson goes to work on Jeff Petrie, who plays it well. Petrie now to the outside of him, spots a wide open Brendan Gallagher. He'll start his engine. Out to center, where it's picked off by Marchessault. It deflects off Smith, and now Petrie will get to it. He'll move it through the center zone. Lehkonen could not handle it. Marchessault counters.
Oh, is that a penalty? Yes, penalty.
Against Montreal.
He'll draw a count for that too.
Penalty against the Canadiens. We got a power play.
State of Michigan, getting after one another.
Power play.
One guy went to Michigan State, one guy went to Miami of Ohio, and they're giving it to each other.
Yeah, I think Martinez thought that Petrie
Yep,
might
over
have
the
stuck on
box.
his knee.
No question.
And so he'll get the
Tripping.
first one. Martinez
Is that the
came up
official
after the whistle, knocked
penalty,
him down.
tripping?
Here it is again. Got him actually with the hip and not the knee. And so Smith went down. First
So we
power
got
play
2 minutes
goes to Vegas.
penalty. So Vegas will have a man advantage.
To start this game.
How about his breakout pass on that last sequence, Joe? A little chip on the back end, and Brendan Gallagher coming out of his own zone. Slick play. Canadians didn't do that in game 1.
Petrie in the box for tripping at 9:51.
Tripping, yeah. I knew it was tripping, see? I knew something there.
That was
A little minor
4 in game 1.
penalty.
The power play is brought to us by Coors Light.
Coors Light is sponsoring this power play.
Won
Cool.
the draw, but possession
Go drink
goes to
some
Montreal.
Coors Light.
Paul Byron. Outstanding penalty killer. Right in on Fleury. He'll slow it down. It'll be a face-off in the Golden Knights' end.
Now, Montreal's had the best penalty killing in the playoffs. And they're not afraid when they get a chance to go on the
Yes,
offense.
for 2 minutes. Vegas will have a man advantage.
No question about it. Paul Byron, one of the best goals in the playoffs, and we've seen short-handed against Toronto in game 1.
The guy had like a red suit on,
Thing of beauty.
like the
Canadians have
I think
4
that's the
shorthanded
Canadians
goals to lead the league in the playoffs.
coach.
Weber with a
Ooh,
short shoulder
nice
by
save by Fleury.
Goes out of play.
And again, Montreal's defense, and Weber's got just a tremendous
Montreal
shot.
might have they might be down a man, but they are coming out.
And Montreal wins this,
aggressive.
and then Weber watching number 6. And now he's got time. He didn't have any time last game. He has some time there. And Marc-Andre Fleury barely gets a left
Yeah,
shoulder.
can I buy the hockey game and make a New Orleans team?
Another face-off win for Paul Byron. Weber to the outside. Shea Theodore
Yeah, but I might.
send it back.
I'll be able to do that.
In a
I
tough
might
area.
buy the.
Get some help here from
might buy
Alec
the,
Martinez. He
hockey.
was hurried up by Yoel Armia. A big pass all the way back in the
I can make
Canadian zone.
you can
Byron on the
make up
spot,
a team.
not out. Good keep by Theodore Stone. They roll it around. This is Pacioretty. And it was off the stick of Shea Weber and back out.
Weber's been great in this period. Right from the opening faceoff, breaking up plays in the neutral zone. He had a block shot in front of his own net.
Now, a deliberate entry by the Golden Knights. Weber's on it. He gets help from Philip Danault. He'll rim it, not out, held in. Alec Martinez to the wall. Nick Waugh. Waugh inserts deep. This is Stone in back of the net. He'll play it to the outside. Theodore at the point. Trading places with Martinez. This way for Pacioretty. Right in for a shot that's tipped by Stone.
Deflection.
Martinez off the skate of Weber. And
Well,
going
Vegas
down
has
in
some-
desperation.
Vegas
Danault
has
to
had
get
some
out.
chances to put the puck in the net.
40 seconds on the
Haven't done
power
it.
advantage for
46
Vegas. They lead
to
the
go
best
in
of
this
7
power play
series. Winning
for
game 1
Vegas.
here, 4-1. Game 3 Friday night at Montreal and Bell Center. Edmondson hurried up that time by Riley Smith. Moves along the boards. Pietrangelo sends it in for Smith. Right out in front, Marchessault. Now Carlson. One-timer, Pietrangelo. Goes off the
man.
body high. Merrill going down.
Another
in front of
opportunity there
Price.
for the,
John Merrill
Golden
has the
Knights.
puck. He'll move it.
Power play's
Pietrangelo
winding
pops
down.
it up nicely for Tuck. Now Marchessault.
Got 10 seconds to go in power play.
Pietrangelo, the pass in his skates. He gets it back. Alex Pietrangelo, bumper slot, Tuck, and now Carlson. Here's Pietrangelo, one-timer stopped. No rebound given up by Price.
That good save there
2
by Carey Price.
seconds
That
on the
shot
power
went
play.
right through the legs. And now we have
So this power play
Marchessault.
is about to be finished.
Edmondson
Looks like Montreal is going to
exchanging
kill
pushes and shoves.
this
And
power play.
Price made a good save, was able to hold on. Here's the puck movement again towards the end of this power play. Right side of your screen. There's the shot. Right through Merrill. And Carey Price able to hold on.
2 seconds left on the kill. Price had 2 10-bell saves in game 1. One on Mark Stone. That was
Power
something.
play
And then
is
weak side
done,
slapper by
so
Marchessault.
Montreal
Weber
kills
out
that
the corner,
power play.
hounded. Molisar's there, loose along the boards. Weber
Now
for
back at
Montreal.
5-on-5.
A stalwart on this kill, and now Suzuki gets it out. Even turns on the
Halfway
ice
through
where it
this
counts
first
on a goal
period,
by
1-0
Yoel Armia.
Canadians.
Montreal, the early lead in game 2. It's cleared in. Then Sherrock, finished off by William Carrier. A pitch by McNabb. The Canadians get to it. Suzuki, broken up nicely by Matthias Janmark. Carrier, outside the line off Gustafsson. McNabb to the slot.
Ooh, ooh, Vegas almost had a chance there. Damn.
And the Canadians now attempt to survive this sequence. Forced by McNabb to Foley.
I thought they were going to sneak it by the goalie there.
Lumped down by Nick Waugh. Nick Holden at his side. He'll cushion it down deep. Waugh out of the corner, holding onto it. Off of Caulfield. Waugh to the outside to Foley. Picks it off, and here come the Habs out to center. Nick Suzuki will send it all the way back in. White Cloud takes a hit from Toffoli. Makes it right. Here come the Golden Knights. Pacioretty for Stone. Pacioretty on the give and go goes wide to the slot. White Cloud is in.
Oh, nice move. Yeah, nice save. Man, I thought the goalie covered it up, but the puck got away from him.
Nick Holden. Zach Whitecloud. Whitecloud under some pressure from Eric Stahl. Stone. Great lines of pads for Marchessault. It's caught by Price and left for the defense. Petrie goes down. 2 forecheckers this time for the Golden Knights. Philip Danault advanced the puck to Corey Perry. Right in front of Pierre now. He'll shoot in. Murray from the trapezoid for Martinez. Now Riley Smith. 6:20 left in the opening period of Game 2 here at T-Mobile Arena. Marchessault going hard at Petrie now. John Merrill lays it along. Lehkonen through center. Retrieved by Gallagher. Great play.
Oh, here come the Canadiens.
In for a shot off a stick high. In play to the corner.
That's no good.
Smith moves it off for Carlson. And the Canadiens get
Canadiens have been
the center zone.
they've been skating
John
faster.
Merrill inching along is Shea Weber. Hand off for Lehkonen. With a shot off a body, he gets it back. Another chance. It's blocked.
Damn. Another chance for a goal there by Canadiens was
Late pass. Weber cut it
thwarted.
off. Denmark shies away from it.
It looks like Montreal is skating
plays
faster.
it along the boards and back out. It's a foot race. Good work by Josh Anderson all over Shea Theodore. Hakaniemi will get to it. He'll play it along. Theodore now will knock it down. Elevate the puck net out. Edmondson swings it for Byron. A slap pass tipped wide by Hakaniemi. He's got it back to the point. Sherrod around the horn. Edmondson goes wide. Blocked by Tucky. Gets it back. A backhander off a stick wide.
Man,
Byron to the outside and all the way back.
Montreal's definitely being the aggressor this first period.
Deep out of the corner. Cycling out is Byron. Here's Sherrod again. Excellent start for Montreal. Byron holding on to it. Back again for Sherrod. A winder off a body out in front. Vegas will get to it. Denmark will move it out. It deflects. No icing here.
Oh, there's icing.
Now blow it dead. I believe batted down with a high stick.
That's correct. Yes.
Thank you, Joe. 4:54 left in this opening period. I like it when you validate whatever I say. It just makes me feel so much better. I'm here for you. What a chance for White Cloud. Great goaltending by Carey Price again.
TV timeout. TV timeout. Yeah, they are. They're skating better. They're skating faster. They just seem like they're yeah. They just seem like they are skating a little better than right now than the Golden Knights. I do like the limited commercial breaks. You like that? Yes, preseason will be starting soon for football.
John, it's one thing to do it in bits and pieces. It's another thing to sustain it. Right now, the Canes have been excellent on the forecheck. They're winning races. They're getting their sticks on pucks. They're forcing turnovers. They're getting bodies to the net. And because of that, they're taking the skill level of the Vegas Golden Knights out of this game. And that's why they have a 1-0 lead. If they can continue it, it's going to be a problem for Vegas. But right now, Vegas with an offensive zone face-off, Joe, they're starting to feel it, I think, a little bit on the forecheck for themselves.
Yeah, even after coming off that penalty kill as well, they got their momentum back. That's something that hurt them last game.
Marchessault off the draw. Theodore off sticks. The first one was Corey Perry, who has the puck now. Played out to neutral ice, drawn back by Shea Theodore. Marchessault Moved along by Riley Smith. Marchessault gets it back. We'll send it out of play. We get a stoppage. 4:36 left in period 1. The new Lexus LS is engineered to a higher standard, the human standard. Find out more at your Lexus dealer.
You know, we talked about Shea Weber and the kind of period he's had. He was also the one that after game number 1 stood up in the locker room and had a little discussion with his teammates to get them prepared for
drop,
this.
center
And
ice.
he's led the way here in the first period.
Got a 4:30
Really
to
good.
go in this first period.
That's the goal.
Canadiens lead
Game 3
1-0.
Friday night in Montreal, 8 Eastern, USA Network. Reeves attempting to get back up. Now Weber moves it along for Corey Perry. Angled out by Alec Martinez, open ice.
Uh-oh.
Carrier
Vegas
finds
has
the
a chance.
handle. That's nullified by Petrie. Barreling in is Ryan Reeves. Carrier back to the goal. Shouldered off it by Weber. Supported by Petrie, now Stahl.
Yeah, Montreal is skating faster than they are. They're a little more.
Shots are 9-4 Montreal.
They're the aggressor so far in this first
Joel
period.
Armia has the goal. The Canadiens a 1-0 lead here in game 2.
Yeah, Clippers aren't winning that series without Kawhi.
Montreal covers it well. They swing it back. Cole Caulfield with a shot blocked by McNabb. He goes for the rebound. Canceled by Martinez to the wall. Toffoli is there. Battle won by Pacioretty. We've seen him come all the way back to the Montreal zone for icing.
Order some burritos.
Oh, nice.
Burritos? Get a freshly made foot.
Yeah, I don't think the Clippers have a chance without Kawhi.
Suzuki. Canadiens win it. Petrie now. Cole Caulfield with a slot, a shot taken. They score.
Oh, score again! Goal! Canadiens!
Staked down in the high
2-0.
slot, and the Canadiens have a 2-0 lead.
Joe, you can't say
Another
enough
goal
about
for the
poise and
Canadiens.
patience of Jeff Petrie in that last situation for Montreal.
Yeah, that's for sure, Pierre. He just took his time,
And
went across the goal line, and this
goal.
shot by Toffoli, I think he actually misses it. But they win the face-off first. You'll see Petrie 26 in white. Now, this is what Pierre's talking about. Takes his time, finds the open man, and then this pass here, and you can see the shot.
Hey, that was
Toffoli, I don't think
perfect
he got all of it, and I think it just fooled
passing.
Marc-Andre Fleury more than anything.
How about Cole Caulfield?
That was
Going
perfect
from being a
passing.
scorer to a
Just found the open
playmaker,
guy
that
and
was
just
the
stuck it
off-speed pitch.
between his
The dreaded
legs.
off-speed pitch from Marc-Andre
2-0.
Fleury.
So Tyler Toffoli, his 5th goal of the postseason. He has points in 8 consecutive games now. And the Canadiens.
I know. I told y'all before the game started. Had a sneaking suspicion the Canadiens were going to win this game, but law on the road,
Joel Edmondson.
but we'll see.
Now he gets help from John Merrill.
Fleury.
The center coming all the way back. Petrangelo.
Fleury stinks? I thought he was pretty good.
Out in front, went off the defender. Pacioretty shot blocked by Lehkonen.
Vegas had a chance here to put one in the net.
Settled down by Theodore calling for it. Petrangelo. Shea Theodore. Cross ice pass out of the corner. Max Pacioretty stood up by Joel Edmondson. Canceled in front by Merrill, not out. Here's Petrangelo, now Theodore. A winder off a leg off Danault. And the Canadiens will get it out through center ice.
Big adjustment for Montreal after game 1. Take away the Vegas point shot. You saw it during that last sequence. Great job by Gallagher and Lehkonen taking away point shots.
Good point. Icing is called here. We'll take it all the way back in the Vegas zone.
You've got to remember, Vegas had 18 shots from the defensemen in game 1. But watch where they get into the lane and they go and attack. They
Montreal.
don't sit back. They're going up high to
Is,
attack to them.
they've been skating much
Gallagher
faster than everybody
talking,
in
gonna switch off
Vegas
with Danault.
this first
Eventually
period.
come out high. He knows
They've
he's
been
gotta get up high, and
been
he
skating
does
better.
takes away the shot. That's a tremendous job of making an in-series adjustment by the Canadiens because the wingers were terrible in game 1 taking away point shots.
Vegas had 60 attempts on goal in game 1, and over half of those by defensemen. Now, Sherratt in control. White Cloud coming back to it. Moved along for his partner, Nick Holden. 2:03 left in the opening period of game 2. Montreal, a 2-0 lead on goals by Joel Armia and Tyler Toffoli. Cole Caulfield and Jeff Petrie get the assist.
Yeah, Vegas is going to have to do something this next period. They're going to have to, change the way they're playing.
Here's Tuck for Vegas. Broken up. Armia. Right there on a change. White Cloud out of the corner gets help from Tuck. Alex Tuck takes a
Vegas is better than them.
Stretch it out. Good play by Petrie
tonight so far.
Edmondson
Montreal
D to D
is
with Jeff Petrie.
outplaying, outskating.
The last two playoff games for the Canadiens with injury, and now
the defense is better.
Fleury left for Petrangelo. Alec Martinez, a $1.20 left in the first period. Here's William Karlsson. He'll wind it off the inboards. Edmondson ahead of Riley Smith by Petrangelo. You see him come back.
Yeah, Vegas just hasn't been able to find the open space as much as they did in game number 1, and that's a tribute to the way Montreal has played without the puck in this game, and they forced Vegas into another icing. You know, the importance of having Jeff Petrie
Montreal's a decent team.
Talked about
They're
this last game.
they're better than a decent team.
As much as they can. Yeah.
I think
and
Vegas
so
is better.
Not in there,
but,
now they have to rely on some of those other players
so
that
far
aren't
tonight,
playing the big minutes. And certainly can't do what Petrie does. He's been a force here in the first period.
You can make the argument he should have been in the Norris Trophy discussion for most of the year for the Montreal Canadiens. He was that good.
Under a minute to go in this first period.
Red Kulak and
Have
Alexander
intermission.
Romanov each played in game 1, not in tonight for Dominic Ducharme and the Canadiens. 49 seconds left here in period 1. Now Suzuki. Played all the way back. Weber, a wrist shot, no tip for Toffoli.
Yeah, Vegas
Ryan
cannot
Reeves
give up
for the
another goal here.
Floats it out to center off Suzuki, captured by Caulfield.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the rookie.
Oh,
Play
Vegas.
to the wall. Braden McNabb. He'll swing
Vegas
it back. A half minute
that.
left in the first.
What's up, Russell Johnson?
McNabb through center. Shot in by Janmark. Petrie wheels it across for Edmondson. Right on the money for Nick Suzuki. 17 seconds left in period 1. Jeff Petrie, whose presence has been felt in a big way.
Looks like Montreal will take a 2-0 lead in his first intermission.
Theodore moves it quickly up ice, cut off by Gallagher.
Yes.
Here he comes, 3 seconds left in the period. His shot, stopped by
Ooh.
Fleury. McNabb with the rebound.
Almost
That's all
another
here in
chance.
period
Wow.
1.
I thought Montreal was going to just concede this period, yeah, but they had another shot.
Yoel Armia have the goals.
Montreal another shot there.
20 in game 2.
Vegas won.
Now we
game
get
1.
back to the studio. Let's rejoin Liam McHugh.
John, thanks so much. Montreal off to a great start there.
Man. They actually had another chance there to put one in the net. Man. As they're definitely outskating the Golden Knights. Man. Go Canada. That's what Russell Johnson says. Man. Yeah, they actually had a chance to put another one in the nets before the period ended, but didn't happen. That was surprising. Yeah, Montreal came out and they just were a little faster on the ice skating. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm gonna go fill up my water and use the restroom. Be right back. All right. So what's going on with the basketball games? You said the Sixers won that one, first one, right? They score again. It's over with. I don't know. I think this game is far from over. I think this game is far from over. And Canadian turkey bacon is better than any old regular. I like regular pig bacon myself. So, yeah, I'd rather pig bacon. Just me. What's up, Stella? How you doing, Stella? Sixers are up by 11. Oh, the game ain't over yet. The game isn't over yet. So how long is the intermission? Like 20 minutes? I assume it's about, 20 minutes between the first period and second period? The second and third? Intermission. It's a Lightning. They even their series up one game apiece with the Islanders. So a lot of action last night in that one. Yeah, I thought they were beating the Atlanta by more than that. Last I watched, that game was like more than that. Who's leading the series? Vegas. 1-0. This is game number 2. So Canadians trying to tie it up, and they definitely were the aggressor, and they definitely outskated Vegas that first period. So we'll see what happens going forward. Yeah, that's a big game between Atlanta, Philadelphia. Game 6, that game's in Philadelphia, right? Right now? Yeah, Philadelphia. The game 6 will be in Atlanta. And if it goes 7, back in Philadelphia. Yes. I think the Clippers are bigger. They're in a pickle without Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Paul has to go to COVID protocol, but LeBron James doesn't. That makes no sense. LeBron can go to a party, not wear a mask. Nothing happens to him. Oh, well. Sixers have home court for the rest of the postseason if they get that far. If they get that far. Interesting. Interesting. If the Pelicans get the top 4, I would keep the pick, but I don't know. I think they can get a good player in the top 4. Outside the top 4 of this draft is pretty hit or miss. So tomorrow on the USA Network, we got the Islanders and the Lightning, and it's going to shift to Long Island. Series going to shift to Long Island. USA Network, so they, I guess, hockey kid, they can't get their shit on NBC. That's a shame. Shame they got to go to off networks like USA, NBCSN, CNBC. They were on before the early First round of the playoffs. So, we got Cade Cunningham. Yeah, he's going to be good. Whoever gets him. Oh, we have the internet. Right. Internet. Yeah, so tomorrow's game is should be interesting between the Bolts and Islanders. Game 3. Halftime. We were confused last night. We said into the first. They got 3 periods, 20 minutes each. I do like it's a lot of the game. The periods go faster. It seems like than basketball because there's no not many TV timeouts, which is good. So tomorrow's game is what 8 Eastern. When I'm door dashing, maybe I'll watch it. Really? So what does Vegas have to do to get back in this game? I think they need to get their legs back. It seems like they just were slow on the ice, skating. I think they need to be a little more aggressive too. Montreal seemed to be a little more aggressive in that first period. It showed. That's why they're up 2-0. Well, good thing for Chris Paul, his the series might not start. The Western Conference Finals might not start for a few days. So, but if he's in the protocol, he's got to stay out 2 weeks. It's just stupid, man. They just bend the knee to LeBron James. He can go to a party, not wear a mask. Nothing happens to him. But we'll see. Yeah, because if Chris Paul can't play, that's really gonna hurt Phoenix's chances. Phoenix's chances of moving on. Yeah, I saw that today. I saw he was crying about the injuries and all that, how he knew it was going to happen and all that. Well, they agreed to it. Players agreed to this season, so why are you crying and bitching? So it's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. It isn't my fault. It's somebody else's fault. It's pathetic. Man. So we got some rain coming with that. I got to check this little. Got to check this storm out. I think it's supposed to get some rain Friday or Saturday. Let's see. There's got a 90% chance of developing to something. So That's what the radar looks like. Still nothing. We're just thinking. It says 92%. I'm sorry, 90% chance of developing into something. But tomorrow's Thursday, and still there's still nothing. I don't see anything on track. So they're supposed to leave tomorrow from Biloxi, Mississippi. They go down to the Bay of Campeche and look at the storm over there. Yeah, it's only supposed to rain, supposedly. Who knows what's going to happen to what's going to happen to the track? It's either going to go here, it's going to go there. It's going to change every day. So. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see how computer models are all over the place. So yeah, that means they have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah, the computer models are all over the place. That means they have really no idea at this point of what's going to happen. $20. I am going to cut my grass tomorrow, just in case it does rain. I can't cut my grass for a few days. Because if I don't cut it, it's going to shoot up 10 more feet than what it is. So. Oh man, so it looks like look at Sin City, man. Look at all the casinos out there, and blah blah blah. Vegas, people go out there and they spend their fortune.
For the second period here in Las Vegas, Progressive Insurance takes you inside
There
the
you go.
glass. Here's Pierre.
Second
Insurance
period
policy
about
that
to
the
get
Canadiens
underway.
cast tonight here for Game 2, Jeff Petrie. Johnny and Joe, he's been fantastic. Composure on the offensive blue line, getting pucks on goal, jumping into the cycle when he has to. How about this slick play on the backhand to Gallagher and then blocking the line, patience, composure to Caulfield, to Toffoli to the back of the net. Joe, he's not the only D-man making a difference for Montreal.
He played 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Shea Weber played 8 minutes in the first period, and he did everything for Montreal, blocking shots in front, making sure that he made the pass up the ice, joined the rush
period
at times.
about to get
Remember we
underway.
talked about the defense without a shot on goal game number 1. Weber had 2, Petrie had 2, and there were 2 assists by the
We're underway.
Montreal defense as
Period
well.
number
12
2.
shots for the Canadiens in the first period, 4 for Vegas, which ties a season low 3 other times, once in the playoffs. First round against Minnesota, now Dano. Broken up, nice poke check by Alex Pietrangelo. Yoel Armia, Tyler Toffoli have the goals for Montreal. Looking to level off this best-of-7 series that goes to Montreal Friday night. That one deflects out of play. We get a stoppage.
And they're starting the second period as they started the first period, Pierre. Get the puck in, go after it, try to get a forecheck going. And they did an excellent job of slowing
so far,
down
Montreal's doing the same thing they did in the first period.
Identifying the strength of the Vegas Golden Knights, and they're as good as any team in the league. Forcing turnovers in their own zone and then transitioning the puck up the ice. But when the Canadiens are forechecking and cycling like that, the Vegas Golden Knights defense has to defend rather than attack and taking away their skill set.
John Forsland, Joe Micheletti, Pierre Maguire inside the glass here at T-Mobile Arena. Sellout crowd once again.
Vegas has a chance.
Defended by Jesperi Kakaniemi out of the corner. Kolasar for Vegas. Canadians attempt to pry it out. Pacioretty with a shot canceled by Sherratt. To the point, Shea Theodore. He'll wind it in. Keegan Colasar defended by Shea Weber. Pacioretty tries the far side. Anderson. A handoff for the Canadiens' captain, Shea Weber.
And that's a change for Vegas. Colasar gets moved up to the top line.
Yeah, Vegas really hasn't had many shots on goal.
And again, if you're just joining us, our first line center in a late stretch. It's cleared all the way around. Braden McNabb.
The Yankees won.
Vegas will start a breakout. Second period of the long change inside the line. Petrie gloved down by Waugh. It's available. Waugh's on it again for the Golden Knights. Janmark coming all the way back. He scored the third goal in Game 1, which gave Vegas a 3-1 lead at that time. And it was right after Montreal cut the lead in half on a power play goal by Cole Caulfield, who's out there now. Petrie, Joel Edmondson. Nick Suzuki inside his own strike. Tyler Toffoli with a shoot-in. Golden Knights come back to it. Nick Holden along the wall, cut off by Suzuki. Toffoli out in front, good stick by Patrick Brown on the way back. Whitecloud rubbed out by Suzuki. Goes deep on Carey Price. Look out.
Uh-oh.
Loose play.
Almost
Brown goes to work for the Golden Knights. On the corner. William Carrier supporting too, and now Reeves. All the way across, chopped ahead by Martinez. Here's Carrier. Reeves out in front. He'll try this side. Shut down by Price. Caulfield can't get it out. Pietrangelo with a shot. And that one is handled and hung on to by Carey Price.
Strong play by the fourth line of Vegas. And Carey.
That was close.
Carey Price to make a good left pad save. That's a good, strong forechecking shift. One of the best of the game. Here it is again. Watch Carrier. Got the puck. Stays with it, stays with it, stays with it. Tries to put it in the short side, and Carey Price was there.
Well, one guy that I think needs to play a little bit more for Vegas right now, Joe, Alex Tuck. They got to get him on the ice. They got to get his big body and his feet involved so they can start putting some pressure on Montreal.
Canadians win another face-off. Gustafson off the stick of Pietrangelo. Corey Perry stood up defensively by Martinez. Swinging back, Riley Smith. Alec Martinez, two-time Cup winner in Los Angeles, out to center. Pietrangelo off the boards. Price of the trapezoid, let it go for Sherratt. Tough pass for Gustafson. Perry digs it out in the skates of Armia. Riley Smith in front of his own bench. Eric Stahl was down and back of the play, slow to get up. Comes out to center ice.
He was involved with Pietrangelo. They both wouldn't give an inch. It both went down to the ice.
Drew center. It's off the stick of Vegas' Riley Smith. Sherratt for Stahl. Colasar is there, and now Armia at the line. Good back check by Colasar. They stretch out the ice.
Oh, because Vegas.
Right off the goal.
Oh.
Here most of Carey Price.
Man, that was so close.
Armia.
Wow. They had Vegas had a golden opportunity there, put one in the net.
Dano is dogging him.
What a good play by Holden. He makes a defensive play in his own zone and moves the puck up quickly for that chance.
Here comes Colasar. Pacioretty. Stone right in. Stopped again.
Nice stop there by the Canadiens goalie. Man, Vegas had a golden opportunity there to put one in the net, but they blew it.
Has a chance right here. Has it.
Man, he blew it.
And Holden ends up with it, and how quickly he moves the puck. And here comes Pacioretty. Off the post and out the other way.
Man.
Remember Stone going high glove side in Game 1. This time he tries to go low block or tries to fool Carey Price, and Price shuts the door. You see Stone looking skyward, frustrated right there, but Carey Price's story shows that goal post right behind him.
Yeah, they panicked there. They had a chance to really put one in the net.
And the offensive blue line in the first period, they do there. And Vegas, you see how quickly they can counterattack, and they nearly
man, that was close. They should have put it in the net.
Janmark out there.
Man, that was right. I mean, they just
we'll take it all the way back. All the news.
They rushed it, like you said. They rushed it.
Stats and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL.
Now, Pete DeBoer also said that after Game 1, that his best line was his third line, led by that man at center, Nick Waugh. So he had to make a change because of the injury situation, but he puts him right back down there on the third line to start the second period.
Again, can't split it enough, Joe. I think they got to get Tuck out there a lot more. I really do.
Suzuki, who was solid in game 1 in the circle, wins the draw. It comes all the way around. Edmondson will creep in. He'll play it deep. McNabb now.
What's up, AB?
Wrestled up against the boards. Alex Tuck will float it out. Janmark. Played well by Petrie. Flung in by Tuck.
So the Yankees won today.
Jeff Petrie.
Now, the other thing with Petrie back in the lineup, they
first 2 games that series, which is big for them.
Side, which is where he played most of the season, but with Petrie out, he had to move him to the right side.
That's where he's played most of his career.
He's a good. That's a good pairing, those two.
Now Fleury. McNabb out of the corner, quick up, off John Merrill. Another handle for Carey Price. John Merrill, one touches the puck. Kotkaniemi now takes a hit from Reeves, triggers a breakout. It comes all the way down, but icing is called here.
Man, icing.
Josh Anderson's telling the linesman, I touched the puck there. Scott Cherry, who was a pretty good player when he played for North Bay in the Ontario Hockey League, the linesman, he said, no, you didn't.
Yeah, it's a fourth.
Let's see if he touches it. There you go, Joe.
He reaches out.
Well, big question there.
Looked like a good eye by Scott Cherry.
Well, I don't think he's stick touched that puck.
Brown. Reeves is in the circle now. Brown was kicked out, and Carrier. And Sherratt rips it. It's held in by Martinez. Carrier, shadowed by Sherratt. William Carrier grinds it. He's supported by Brown. Loosened back of the goal. All the way back, Petrangelo. Up top, Martinez, a winder, stop the rebound wide. Carrier.
Vegas, another missed opportunity.
Again, William Carrier. Alex Petrangelo will dance at the point. He'll take it in, out in front.
Score! Yeah, score? No.
What a chance there.
No.
And it goes out of play.
Wow.
Playoffs.
I thought it was in.
Yes, again.
Like the Zamboni girls. What a save. I thought it was in.
Yeah, fourth line again, right here.
Yeah, they're getting chances, and then watch Carey come out. I don't know if his stick stops after going in or not.
Man.
But look at this save by Carey Price coming across.
Wow, what a save.
Just can't get it off the body of Carey Price, off the hip and up and over.
Martinez started to race the stick in the arms as if he had scored.
And he scored a lot of big goals in his career.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Another $10,
Man,
right?
Vegas, another
That's to the list.
opportunity
It comes out to center. Lekkonen.
doesn't happen for them.
Short hopper by Fleury. McNabb. Forechecked by Deno. Here's Riley Smith.
Like the Zamboni girls. That's why I put him back there.
Across, Philip Deno. Moving in on McNabb. He'll stop. Play it along. Weber, a shot through traffic. Lekkonen, the rebound. Fleury says no. He's got it.
What do you call that, John?
Man, a lot of action.
Yes.
A lot of action so far in this second period.
And Lekkonen had a good chance, but he was just being.
But we haven't had one in net
Get
yet.
a lot on the shot. Here's Shea Weber moving in, and there's Lekkonen. He gets pressured. He's able to get a shot, but not
Wait,
much.
the Hawks got the lead then?
And that time, Fleury able to just follow it in and hold on.
I see people are doing the next game.
Think about what a goaltending battle learning for this entire series with Fleury and
I
Price.
saw some people says they're going live for the next game.
Classic, yeah,
I thought,
that's the best of all time.
Vegas has 4 of the 5 scoring chances here in the second period on Mia. I'll start off the draw. They'll do it again.
I don't know what the numbers are in this game, gentlemen, but it sure looks like Montreal's having their way on the face-off situation.
Yeah, the Hawks win that.
Yeah, they were the better team in the first period, and it looks like I think to start this one as well.
So there are 28 face-offs. I just checked. The Canadiens have won 18. Vegas have won 10.
Face-off win. Colasar. Pacioretty capping up Gustafson, Keegan Colasar, White Cloud, he'll move in. Chip gears on Armia, who tucks him down.
That's not a penalty?
Armia, a great penalty killer, will take a seat. He'll protest to no avail, and the Golden Knights get a power play.
Yes, power play.
White Cloud really makes a good play. It draws his
Power play for the Vegas Golden Knights.
He cuts hard.
So the second power play of the game.
Armia had one hand on the stick.
And Vegas will see it. Vegas didn't score the first time. In the first period, we'll see if they can put one in the net for the second power play opportunity. So it's a holding, 2-minute minor.
First power play results here for Vegas. They were 1 for 3 in game 1. Power play is brought to you by Rockstar Energy
It's
Drink.
their second power play. They had one in the first period, Chief.
We'll clear it all the way down.
There, that's another face-off win, as you mentioned. Deneau wins it and clears it by himself.
Phil's had a tremendous record face-off, so we'll talk about Deneau.
Now Alex Tuck with a self-pass. He'll go to work on Sherratt. Then Sherratt out of the corner. Right along, battle won by the Canadiens, swung off the boards and out by Deneau.
Boy, they've got that play down, don't they, Joe? When they move the puck from the wing or from the defense to the inside part of the ice on the penalty kill.
They just have so much confidence in knowing where everyone is on the ice shorthanded.
Edmondson now to Foley. Scored a shorthanded goal, round 2 against Winnipeg. Edmondson now coming all the way back. Salt away more time, a short hopper in on Fleury. 68 seconds left in the manpower advantage. Jonathan Marchessault will march it out through the center ice area. He'll gain entry. He's peppered by Toffoli. He'll rim it to a vacated point. More time killed here. Alex Pietrangelo works it up ice for Martinez. Nice stick handle by Stone. Mark Stone with Waugh inside. They get too close together. Nick Waugh lays it back for Alec Martinez. He's shadowed by Deneau. Along the boards, Martinez will keep it right there. Lay it back for Shea Theodore. Around the horn, here's Pacioretty. His shot stopped by Price. Rebound for Stone. Canadians get back to the house. But it's not out. Theodore to the center point. One-timer Martinez, a broken stick. Now Pacioretty resets it for Shea Theodore.
15 on the power
Look
play.
for a lane, and now popping out is Pacioretty. That much time in the power play. He'll trade places with Theodore. Shea Theodore again. For his shot through traffic deflects. Price says no.
Damn, another missed opportunity. Damn, Vegas has missed some chances to put the puck in the net.
They need off big time, Joe, and they're coming right now.
Man, Vegas has missed like 3 opportunities to put one in the net this period.
Here's Carrier, busting in, shut down by Price. Suzuki without a stick. Cut off by Janmark.
Hello, Bruin.
Carrier, a tough angle off a stick. Off the glass in play. Here's Caulfield. Now it's controlled by Tyler Toffoli. He'll take a hit, a heavy one from Will Carrier. Now Carrier moves it across.
Vegas has missed some chances this second period.
Picked up defensively by Shea Weber. Gustafsson under duress. Caulfield gets help from the veteran, Weber. He'll move it out. Back down by White Cloud. It triggers back in on Price. It's batted down with a high stick. They will stop play. 11-11
Vegas
on
has
the
been
board.
this period they've been
Second
aggressive,
period,
but
team
they
number
it's
2,
not
Carey Price once again doing his thing.
just haven't put one in the net yet. So we'll go to a TV timeout. Almost midway through the second period. Montreal still leads 2-0. They're trying to even his series up at 1 game apiece. Well, the Sixers put back up. That was quick. Sixers went back up. Thank you, Bruin. Man. Fire Doc Rivers. Oh, Hawks up by 3. Okay. Hawks up by 3. Man. Wow. How much time left in that game? It can't be much time left in that game. I know Slita will be happy. Well, Nitro Freak just went live, says he wants to cry, so the game must be over. The game over with? Because Nitro Freak's from Philadelphia, so.
Look at the SAP NHL coaching insights. We talked
Come on, Eagle
about
fan, let me know.
21-year-old Nick Suzuki, and in Game 1, he was outstanding, 69% in the face-off circle, and in Game 2, he is also off to a great start.
Yeah, Montreal as a team, 59%. And the other thing about Suzuki, boy, you notice him when he's on the ice. Wants the puck, not afraid to get involved in the physical side of the game as well.
One of the best things they did, putting Foley on his line with Cole Caulfield. He just loved playing with both those guys.
Now Petrie paired on defense with Joel Edmondson. Tried to fling it out one-on-one. Josh Anderson with Holden back. Little toe drag, power move, and a collision.
Collision there at the net.
And the Golden Knights will survive all of that. Marchessault moved along for Holden at the line, kicked out for Carlson. Petrie reads it. Kotkaniemi has control. To move it along off a stick, accepted by Paul Byron. Byron with a shot off a stick off the glass off White Cloud. It goes around. William Carlson gets defensive support from Nick Holden. We approach the halfway mark. Game number 2, Vegas. Won Game 1, 4-1. Game 3, Friday night in Montreal. Armia and Toffoli, the goal scorers for the Canadiens.
They got Rivers is a overrated coach.
Petrie's back on it, delayed
he won a
offside
title with the
Vegas.
Celtics because he had 3 Hall of Fame players.
Edmondson back again for Petrie. At the line, Arturi Lehkonen, interrupted by Theodore. The pinball's back in, Pietrangelo shooting, back out to the center zone. Pacioretty, hounded by Sherratt. Here's Colasar for Mark Stone. He'll take it to the wall. Colasar hits a hole. Tries to make a move on Danault. Utilizes big frame, and now Pacioretty to the point. One-timer. Wide, Pietrangelo. Philip Danault will settle it down.
Canadians, they're getting
nice
outskated.
by Lehkonen. Really comes for a shot. Shouldered again by Fleury. Now it's played by John Merrill. Crunched by Pietrangelo. Stone hounded on the way out. Merrill up on the play for Montreal. He'll keep it there.
Gundy is out.
Pietrangelo looks around. He's checked
Van
by
Gundy is
Perry.
gone.
And it triggers
Thank
out
God.
through center.
Wow, what a good shift by Lehkonen. Lehkonen was able to get a piece of that shot in his own zone and deflect that, and then takes off down the ice and ends up with a good scoring chance.
Zone coverage of the Canadiens so much better than Game 1. A big part of it, what Joe just talked about, take away the point shots of Vegas.
See it come back in the Montreal zone, icing 9:02 left in period 2.
Man, 9:02 to go in the second period.
Watch the reception from his skate.
Yes, the very nice Ice Girls. That's the Vegas Ice Girls. I don't know if they're the current Ice Girls. I just looked online for Ice Girls, and that's what they showed up.
Big difference in this game, isn't it, there? When you look at all 4 lines and that group of defense for Montreal, everyone's contributing.
Russell Johnson.
Well, you talked about a feature that started making
That's different for the Canadiens. He's had the puck, he takes his time, he makes plays, has an assist, right.
Fleury off of glass support. They'll maintain control and settle it down. Shea Theodore gets it out. Delayed offside here against Vegas. Shea Weber to the center zone. Vegas in good defensive position. Now Gustafsson will flip it in. Theodore's back on it. Move it off the glass. Matthias Janmark. Cross ice feed. Tuck for Waugh. Nick Waugh defended first by Armia, then by Edmondson, who has the puck. Joel Edmondson as the Golden Knights change. A lead pass for Armia. Fleury moves it for Martinez. His pass laid along by Reeds for White Cloud, and here they come. Patrick Brown moves in, a shot denied by Price.
Embiid missed 2 free throws.
Directed right to the corner. Carrier cuts with it. One-timer Martinez followed.
Oh, nice save.
Corey Perry's on it. He'll get it out.
Fourth line again for Vegas. They
Nice
had a
save.
good second period.
Now Reeves in the zone. He'll
Taken
move
by
it in.
Montreal.
Petrie shouldered hard by Carrier. Comes all the way back for Martinez. Collected by White Cloud. Ryan Reeves goes to work for the Golden Knights. He's defended by Petrie. Stahl supports it. Moves it out for Yoel Armia. Take a hit from Brown and dump it out. 7:27 on the clock in the second period. Martinez and Perry, a good look at them. And now White Cloud to the wall. Jonathan Marchessault. Shadowed by Lehkonen. Lead pass, Riley Smith moving it on Weber. In the skates of Marchessault, defended by Danault. Now Brendan Gallagher starts his engine. Trying to move by Smith. He does. Gallagher loses control, pickpocketed by Smith. This is William Karlsson. Over the line, Marchessault for the front. He's punished by Sherrod. Weber all over Marchessault. Danault all the way back. Good 200-foot play now. Shea Theodore moves it in. Marchessault take it down. They play on. It goes off Price. It comes all the way back. Petrangelo will sort it out. This is Theodore. His shot blocked by Weber. Shea Weber for Philip Danault. And the Canadiens will get it out. Lekanen punished by Petrangelo, and you see it come back.
Weber shaken up over that last shot block. Remember, he got hurt at the tail end of game number 1.
That's right. Molazar lays it along. Max Pacioretty out of the corner. For the point, wide open Holden. This way, Petrangelo. He'll turn. He's nullified by Byron. Stone had it. He lost it. And now Josh Anderson
Vegas
will
just
get it out.
cannot
That quickness, and
put
there you
anything
talked
in the
about
net,
it, the
and they've had
quickness of the
chances.
Montreal forwards getting on those defense of Vegas has made it more difficult.
It was off
Oh,
Sherrod,
that's close
off the
again.
glass with Stone lurking out in front. Shots are 9-2 Vegas here in the second period.
Yeah, Vegas is definitely out shooting them, out skating them this
It's help
period.
from Braden McNabb.
And it's going by
They lay
the
it deep.
shots on goal,
And
9-2.
Sherrod wins the race. Icing will take it back.
Wendy's only serves one kind of breakfast.
Man. Hooray.
Suzuki, Toffoli, and
So Atlanta,
Puffy come
one
out
game
for
away
Montreal.
going to the Eastern Conference Finals, huh?
Colasar, Pacioretty, and Stone for Peter DeBoer and the Vegas Golden Knights. First period goals. Standing up now for the Canadiens. Caulfield with a shot. It's off a stick.
Atlanta
Collected by Mark
wins
Stone.
game
One-side's pass
Cinco.
denied by Gustafson. He'll steer it out of play. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left. The middle session of game number 2, and Montreal is up by a deuce.
Right. All right, another little quick TV timeout here. A quick little TV timeout with 5:38 to go in the second period. 2-0. Still, Canadians. They scored their goals in the first period. So this period, Vegas has had chances to put them in the net, but they've panicked a few times. Atlanta's playing well ever since they fired their coach early in the season. They fired their coach. Everybody was not everybody, but some people were giving him backlash for firing their coach, and it worked out well for him. And Russell says, "Go Ice Girls!" Like Ice Girls. Wow, Hawks scored 40 points to the Sixers, 19 in the fourth quarter. Wow, that's choking. That's definitely choking. 40-19. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. 26-point lead, and they blew it. Wow.
Since Montreal is leading is because of their captain, Shea Weber, the way he's played. But he takes this shot right off the right wrist or hand, and there you see the pain. And Pierre, he went through that last game as well.
Yeah, it did. Ryan Reeves got a little nick on him with a chop down.
Yeah, same
he
spot.
Yeah, wasn't feeling too good after that. It was just an amazing. That's what we're talking about from game 1, Joe. Watch this little slashing of the hand. You can see he wasn't feeling too good from that.
Another face-off in the Montreal
Face-off
zone.
win by the Canadiens. Joel Edmondson moves it. A chip out of the zone by Tyler Toffoli. Danault will bounce it in. A tough one there for Fleury. He'll hang on and slow it down. 5:27 left here in the second period.
Down the 2 goals for Montreal.
We've had some opportunities for some goals, but
as far as scoring 5-on-5 goals, but they
haven't had one yet this period.
There's still plenty of time, especially with the way Vegas plays. But the one thing you can see, Canadians are trying to control the tempo. They're not afraid to take face-offs. Because quite frankly, Joe and Johnny, they're dominating in the face-off circle.
Yep. Saw Dominic Ducharme, who took over for Claude Julien 18 games into the regular season. Kind of a mixed bag at first, a good push at the end of the season, and an unbelievable story here in the playoffs.
When they came from behind against Toronto when they were down 3-1 and they had to win a game 5-7 on the road, that set them up for all kinds of positive energy and all kinds of belief.
A 4-game sweep in round 2 over Winnipeg. Toffoli spins it out. Pietrangelo moved along. Golden Knights the end mark for Nick Waugh, denied by Petrie, back out. And the Jeff Petrie takes over again. Joel Edmondson, under 5 minutes left in the second period. It deflects in. Alec Martinez back first. Now Pietrangelo, former St. Louis Blue captain. Tuck across for Waugh by him, and Ben Sherratt moved back, and icing is called here.
Icing.
And everything just continues to go in
Icing's
the
called.
offensive zone for Montreal. We saw the 1 turnover earlier in the period by Armia. And other than that, boy, they get to the red line, no play.
Ooh, yeah, look at that hit against the boards, man.
They're trying to play the body. Martinez plays it, but Armia coming in on the forecheck with the hit.
It's been like that since the start of the game.
A lot of hitting in this game.
The Vegas Golden Knights defense.
Montreal looks more energetic. Don't think they really just look like they have more jump.
A lot of good hits in this game.
In all aspects of the game than they did in the
A lot of
first
clean
game.
hits, too.
Armia. Waugh wins it back.
A lot of
3
clean
hour
hits.
difference too in the time zone. That
Go
might have
Ice
something to do
Girls,
with
yeah.
it.
The cold women out.
Cold
Cold
I'll tell
women.
you one thing that has not been a problem. The ice has been
I don't know,
outstanding here.
I don't like cold women.
Yeah, it's a dry heat here. That's what they tell us.
That's why I perspire when I walk into the bus.
Like when women warm.
Just wonderful. Out of the corner now.
And loving.
Murray with a shot canceled. A good block out in front.
Cold and
Sherratt
bitter.
will get to it. It's off a body
No,
that
sir.
time. It went off. Shea Theodore comes back out to neutral ice. Just about 16 minutes gone in the second period. 2-0 Montreal. Stall never got through. Broken up by Brown. Wide open on the other side was Corey Berry. Then Sherratt will deliver it deep. Montreal will change, and so will Vegas. Shots are 15-12 in favor of the Canadiens, with a big edge in the first period. Now Weber moved along. Gallagher, forechecked by Stone. Out of the
You're right.
scrum, Brendan
Someone else
Gallagher
had to
trying
break
pry
the
it out
ice.
for
You're right about
Canadiens. Leave it there. Move now. And available for Gallagher. Back again. Now
You're right.
Gustafson
Someone else had to break
for
the
Lehkonen.
ice.
Arturi Lehkonen. Aerial pass by Gallagher. Wide of Fleury. Icing will take it back.
Another icing.
The NASCAR Cup Series returns to NBCSN with one of the most anticipated events of the season, a return to Nashville for the first time in decades. The race to the playoffs is in
NASCAR is
high
going back
gear.
to Nashville.
NASCAR
Sunday
in
at
Nashville,
3 Eastern.
Sunday 3 Eastern on NBCSN.
NASCAR.
We'll crank up the decibel level again here. Doesn't take much. Now out of the corner, Dano moved out
I
through
might do
center
a
ice,
NASCAR race.
rejected by Pietrangelo. He coughed it up to Gustafson.
Maybe
He'll
when they
move
get
it
the
in.
playoff chase.
Martinez coming back. Forced a bit by Gallagher. Vegas will stretch out the ice.
But my luck will be a
move up on the
rain.
play. He'll move in on Edmondson. 2 former teammates in St. Louis now along the boards. Edmondson moves it out nicely for Josh Anderson. He gets help from Jesperi Kakaniemi. He'll get it back, and now Anderson in the zone. Miss hit on a shot. Broken up by Martinez. A broken stick for Anderson. That's why, and now it's cleared along for Kolasov. 2:39 left in the second period of Game 2. Game 3, Friday night, Bell Center in Montreal. 8 Eastern on USA Network. Paul Byron moved along. Stone had it. He lost it. Now Byron takes it back. Petrie will look it over along with Edmondson. Little forge out by Kakaniemi through center. Open ice.
Oh, oh.
Byron's in alone. He
Goal!
scores!
Montreal!
Byron
3-0.
makes it 3-0 Montreal.
Wow. That just opened up quickly. That was a bad pass.
Vegas blew
have to see what happens here again. Because did they lose the puck?
Anderson gets the job done. You'll see first just a little.
Oh, it went
now
off
right
the.
coming into your screen, there's Anderson.
Oh, it went after the two
can't
players.
Control the puck, and that allows
that
opportunity for Byron, and he goes up high for the finish.
Sparing Kotkaniemi with that slick little chip out that Joe alluded to, and that leads to this. Keegan Colasar doesn't think the puck's ever going to end up on the stick of Paul Byron. And Marc-Andre Fleury, an awkward save opportunity. And in Montreal, they're going a little bit cuckoo, Joe and Johnny.
There was. That would just opened up quickly.
You know, just so
the puck went off the boards, the sideboard, and then went between those two players. And it was a clean, it was a one-on-one shot.
Now Alex Tuck through the center zone. Coverage by the Canadiens. Weber off the body and out. 18 minutes gone in the second period. Montreal with a 3-goal lead here in game 2.
The neutral zone's now going to be like a swamp. It's going to be like quicksands all over the place. They're just going to shut it down, Montreal. We've seen this movie before.
Now Waugh. Moving in. Tuck this way.
Oh, Vegas had another chance. Vegas has missed a lot of opportunities here.
90 seconds left in the second period. Alex Tuck. Denmark broken up by Cole Caulfield and flung in the zone by Brayden McNabb.
Vegas has missed a bunch of chances to put one in the net, but they just haven't done it.
And Pierre, because of what you just said, this is Montreal really gets comfortable. Go ahead, Pierre. Yeah,
I mean, look how that puck has went off the boards and then in between the two players, and there was a one-on-one chance. And Montreal stuck it in the net. Yes, they have missed.
Yeah,
Vegas has missed about 3 shots that were open.
Comfortable in this position. That's why Pete DeBoer, the Vegas coach,
they scored!
Scored the Vegas! Wow. There you go. As Vegas gets on the board with 1:10 to go, 1:14 to go. Wow. That was big.
And Petrangelo just looks up and says, I'm just going to get it at the net. Almost bodies in front.
Wow.
And Carey Price didn't see it.
Keegan Colasar playing as a first-line center, not Nick Long.
She had too many players, too much of a crowd, and the goalie never saw it.
Petrangelo's head is up, and it finds its way to the back of the net. But Keegan Colasar, extra effort, leads to that setup for Alex Petrangelo.
Second goal of the playoffs.
It was basically back to 2-0 lead, so, man, that was a big goal for Vegas.
For Montreal. Out to center ice, Pacioretty. Moves it by Petrie. Out in front, taken care of by Danault.
That was another, man.
Great hand-eye by Philip Danault.
Vegas had another chance there. Montreal just needs to get this period.
Edmondson. 40 seconds left here in the second period. It triggers all the way back in on Fleury. Alex Petrangelo, the goal scorer. A lifeline for the Vegas Golden Knights. Reeves, a lead pass, Carrier out of the corner, Edmondson all over him in a hard way. Corey Perry punished by Ryan Reeves. 20 seconds left in the second period. It's underneath Corey Perry. Reeves and Carrier go after it, and this should erupt.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, Eric Stahl didn't like
now we got some fighting going on.
that Corey Perry was getting as he was down on the ice. So he jumped into the fray. Got a few cross-checks in himself. And then that fourth line, which has a lot of toughness here, and all converged.
That was a big goal by Vegas there to really that was a very big goal by Vegas at the end there of this period. Wow. Who's going to the box? Nice, man, they just man. Wow. Fight.
And that draws the crowd.
Fight. Yeah, curious to see what they do here. Is there who's going to go in the penalty box?
lead.
Man. We got 17 ticks on the clock. In this second period, 3-1 Montreal. As both teams have scored in this period. But that was a big goal by Vegas to keep this
Off the draw, it's one back. Schrock, 14 seconds left in the second period stall. By Fleury, by Theodore, has it now. Shots are 16 Montreal, 13 Vegas. Wall.
Oh, Vegas.
With a shot put off by Price. Schrock at the rebound. And the horn goes here at T-Mobile.
That's a defensive mistake by Montreal right at the end of the period.
Woo! This is going to be a good third period.
And look at all this room.
That was almost a mistake.
Cuts down the angle and makes a solid save.
So after 40 minutes in game number 2, Montreal 3, Vegas 1. Let's go back to the studio.
That was close. Vegas almost had a chance to.
On the Discover Card intermission report, Jonesy and Sharpie they will discuss what Montreal must do in the third.
Vegas had another chance to put one in the net there.
They're also going to dive into the line change that's given Vegas some life. Look at it right here, ready to work as always.
Man, what a good second period. A lot of action, especially in the latter half of it. So we'll see what happens in this third period. I'll be right back. Yes, his third period should be good. Yeah, so 3-1 Montreal at the second intermission. So, looked like Montreal was going to have a 3-goal lead going to this final period, but Vegas had other thoughts on that. So that was a big goal. So I think this next final period is really going to be really, really good. Wait, what? Vince Wilfork's son got arrested for stealing his dad's Super Bowl rings and other jewelries from his home. Wow. He went and stole his dad's stuff? Wow. Huh. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Huh. Yeah. What makes a Popeye's chicken sandwich the sandwich? Is it the bun? Is it the mayonnaise? Is it the spicy mayonnaise? Is it? I had Chick-fil-A today. I had the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. Ooh, tomorrow night, the Islanders and the Bolts from Long Island. It's good they went back to Long Island. Your KFC and Popeyes went out of business. It's good that the Islanders actually went back out to Long Island. They don't play in Brooklyn no more. That was a mistake by New York Islanders to move out of that, to move to Brooklyn. Health violations. Well, that's not good. Man. Health violations. Woo-wee. That's tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. Man, late start. It's a late start. Give all the clear. Yeah, balls are like kids don't go to malls anymore, man. It's a shame. I used to go to the mall all the time in high school. That's where we used to hang out. We used to hang out at the mall. Walk the mall. Go get a cookie. Then get ice cream. Yeah. Go play the arcades. Go to the CD shop. Buy you a CD. Yeah, kids don't do that nowadays. Oh well. All right, let me change. Change here. Got a feeling third period can start. Won't be too long. Won't be too long by the third period. Yeah, I think this one's going to be. I think this one's going to have several goals scored. But that was a big goal by Vegas at the end of that period to make this to keep it a 2-goal lead. 3 goals might have been insurmountable. Might have been. 2 goals is very doable, especially if they can get one in the first 10 minutes. I think the first 10 minutes is going to tell a lot who's going to win this game. Ooh, great, man. Another commercial break. Hopefully, when we come back from this next commercial break, we'll have some hockey. Some hockey. Yeah. 1 second. All right, back. Let's see here. Pull up. Hold on. There it goes. Let's see. Come on, Twitter. Twitter's taking a long time to pull up. I don't know why. Huh. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. He wants to dictate how. Okay. I got him. That's funny. That's funny. So, third period should be starting here shortly. Ooh, yeah, right. Don't tell him how he wants his balls rubbed up. Hmm. Crazy. Hmm. Don't tell him how to rub his balls. Ooh-wee. All right, come on. We need to get this third period started, man. Soon. I'm ready for it. Looking up something here. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. That was funny. Wow, he said that.
We get set for the third period. Montreal looking to even up this series, and their defense had a great night, guys.
It sure has. Throughout the playoffs, the Vegas Golden Knights have averaged 32 shots per game on goal. In 40 minutes, they only have 16. Big reason why, the stout defense.
Man, so I think this is going to be an interesting third period.
Yeah, well, they just come back to make sure they get the forwards back to help.
Interesting third period here between the Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, here we go. Underway.
Joe Micheletti, Pierre Maguire's inside the glass. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas.
Third and maybe
Vegas
final
won.
period
Game
of this
one,
game.
4-1. Game 3, Friday night in Montreal, 8 Eastern on USA Network. William Karlsson. Alec Martinez, he'll swing it across. Montreal jumped down to a 3-0 lead. Alex Pietrangelo with a late goal at the tail end of the second period has put the Golden Knights on the board. Now Lehkonen, denied by Pietrangelo. Out to center. Pietrangelo moves it across. Jonathan Marchessault, he'll pull up. Delay it to the point. He's double teamed. He goes deep. Ben Sherratt takes over for the Canadiens. Brendan Gallagher given a shove by Jonathan Marchessault. He goes by McNabb. And it comes all the way back in Marc-Andre Fleury's half of the ice. Pietrangelo winds it out for Mark Stone. Gapping up with Jeff Petrie on him. Montreal goes deep again. Pietrangelo. Up there by Paul Byron, who has a goal tonight. Egan Colasar through center. And the Canadiens circle back.
Joe, you're going to have to get to the red line if you're Vegas and get pucks in deep. You can't keep turning them over, and they will be part of the ice.
Now you saw Petrie with a good stick on Stone to thwart him from getting to the red line. And
Yeah, they
Montreal
didn't have
really
any
is
shots in the
outplayed,
second
staying
period.
up in the neutral zone and trying to make those plays.
Vegas was clearly aggressive.
From injury tonight. Anderson broken up by Nick Waugh. Kakaniemi will swing it back. He'll get it back from Petrie. Young Finn out to center. He'll move it back for Joel Edmondson. Broken up. Good play by Nick Waugh. Stumbling up the line that time was Matthias Janmark. Canadians swing it back. They go across for Tyler Toffoli. He'll cut. Shot nullified. Double teamed by Whitecloud and Tuck. Now Suzuki touches up offside. We're going to stop it. Let's take a look at our shot analytics powered by AWS. And
Analytics.
involving
Okay.
the Golden Knights scoring in game one from the
Analytics
defense.
are even in hockey.
Well, 18 shots. They had 33 attempted shots. 5 of the defensemen had points. And not nearly as effective in this game, but Montreal has been a much different team.
And that's an in-series adjustment they had to make, and they made it after game one. It's working so far here in game two. Much more aggressive on the Vegas Golden Knights defensemen.
They were able to get the lead and dictate the game. Maybe Montreal now. Reeves out to center. Caulfield outside the line, moves it by Shea Theodore. Marc-Andre Fleury out to get it. Theodore out
with
the
that
corner
is
off the stick, collected by
I'm not paying
Carrier.
$100
Now
for it.
Reeves with a head of steam at his side. Patrick Brown by
And I'm
him.
going to have to rely
Weber
on the
moves it deep.
track stream.
Gustafson flushed out a bit
feed
by
going
Carrier
out.
to the point. Toffoli inside the line. Reeves to an open corner. Shea Weber for Montreal.
I thought that fourth line for Vegas got them going in the second period. They had 2-3 consecutive shifts where they put pressure on.
They're out there now. Brown, Carrier, and Reeves. This is Brendan Gallagher for the Canadiens. He'll crisscross with Lehkonen, who has control going on.
Canadiens.
Gustafson, Lehkonen, good back check. Patrick Brown coming all the way back. for the Golden Knights.
Gus has got to shoot that puck, doesn't he, Joe?
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
fell down the
I agree. Oh, here goes Vegas. Shot on goal was
Rebound. Dano got back. He got back all over Marchessault, and it pops out to center.
Got to get Tuck on the ice for him. Just telling you, he's got the legs going here.
Right from the start, Pierre. Now Martinez will clear it in. Again, Mark. Waugh back of the goal. Stopping and starting. Dano was all over him. It was batted down with a high stick. We get a stoppage.
Yeah, what a save.
There's a big man.
Listen, the Canadiens goalie
You're going to see it
doing
starts
a
200 feet away from the Canadiens' goal.
very good job tonight
He's
so
going to
far.
get that relay, go streaking in on Carey Price, and Price fights it off with the left hand, Joe.
Here it is again. You just see the stride, and then he follows that up with the shot. But Carey Price, as we saw him make the save on Waugh right at the end of the second period, was again in real good position. And there goes Gustafsson. He made that pass, as you mentioned, Pierre, and then he lost his footing and slid hard into the boards.
Martinez off a stick, defensive stick, it pops out. Trangelo off Eric Stahl. He'll start again, partnered with Alec Martinez. Down the line, Pacioretty with Colasar and Stone, just off Price.
Ooh.
Tried to catch him napping now out of the corner. Joel Armia started the scoring tonight. Center and back. Colasar hustling all the way back. He has the assist on a Vegas goal scored by Pietrangelo.
Real quick shifts right now by the Montreal Canadiens. I know it's early in the third, but real quick shifts.
Pacioretty, Stone hits a gap.
Oh.
And back checking Josh Anderson.
Vegas is going to get a
Second chance to
chance to
move
get
it
a
back.
shot on goal
Petrie
here.
now. Edmondson headmans the puck. Jesperi Kakaniemi at the line, hounded on the way back by Carlson. He'll spin off of him. It's gloved down by Jonathan Marchessault.
Here comes
he
Vegas.
comes with Riley Smith. He'll cut across. Shot taken, blocked by Petrie. Holden now to the slot. Marchessault. Good stick by Edmondson. Nick Holden will force the issue. Riley Smith resets it. Carlson this way for McNabb. His shot nullified by Anderson.
Ben Simmons, what
Edmondson
happened to
for
you,
Paul
man?
Byron.
I lost tonight. I blew a
Advancing
lead.
out through center ice. They'll change.
That's another real good play by
No,
Edmondson.
no,
in
this is
the
not-
defense.
this is
Just
not a
little
final- this is
touch
not-
pass with
This is the
pressure
final
on him
period.
deep in the zone.
Yes.
And Montreal able to clear the zone.
Over the line, Brown. His shot detected in the glove of Carey Price. He'll hang on.
Smart play by Brown coming off the bench, just pile drive that puck on goal.
What happened to the Sixers tonight? Y'all blew a big lead, man.
You'll see Gustafsson back on the bench.
Y'all blew a big lead, man. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't make free throws, man. You can't make free throws. I mean, when are you gonna make some free throws?
Reeves will come in again. Dano, one of the best. He'll win it back easily. Weber. Suzuki. Off the wall, Dano moves it by Theodore.
And Dano changes again. Boy, he's out there for all the important face-offs. He wins it. They clear the zone. He gets a change.
Icing will take it back, and we'll take a look at the schedule. Tampa Bay and the New York Islanders will go to Nassau Coliseum, 8 Eastern USA Network tomorrow
So
night.
tomorrow,
9
Friday,
o'clock.
and
Game 3 of
Saturday,
the series.
all those
8
games
Eastern
are going to be on the USA
Friday night
Network.
from Bell Center. Game 4 Saturday night, USA Network. Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders.
How we think it'll be around
Doc Rivers is overrated coach.
Wow.
We talked
Very
about the
overrated
atmosphere
coach
in
is Doc
this
Rivers.
place. Uniondale, Long Island. Fabulous atmosphere.
Caulfield with a shot. Out of the corner, Suzuki. Tyler Toffoli, defended by Reeves. Held in at the point that time, just shoved along by Merrill. It's taken back by Patrick Brown. Vegas will reorganize through center. Unattainable pass for Janmark. You see it come back in the Golden Knight zone. Shea Theodore, Montreal. Strong through the middle of the ice. They go deep to the Golden Knights. Here's Tuck. Alex Tuck. Up high. A fumble by Martinez, regained by Armia.
Here come the
He and
Canadians
Perry
on
go
ice.
to work. Martinez
That's the deepest
will
hit by
close
the
off Armia.
Knights.
And now Perry. Short side
Oh.
pitch shut down by Fleury. Eric Stahl for Montreal. Corey Perry broken up by White Cloud, and now Alex Tuck. They move it out. He'll get it. Here comes
Vegas.
He'll go wide. A shot goes high. Off the glass in play. Held in by Martinez. Along the dasher. Price a handle for Sherratt. Janmark. Nick Waugh.
What's up, Jedi?
Although the high play doesn't work.
Gustafson, who got hurt, came back on the ice, got caught on that last odd man rush.
Here comes Stone. Mark Stone. One-timer. Martinez denied. A stick save by Price. Sherratt. Held in.
Yeah, Philadelphia blew that game.
Petrangelo, it pops out. Vegas will tag up. Colasar. Marked by a couple of Canadians. Dano was one of those. Here comes Gallagher. Brendan Gallagher stops on a dime, pulls up, defended by Colasar. Left of the corner, Petrangelo. Shouldered by Lehkonen. Martinez quickly up ice off the shin guard of Pacioretty. Now Petrie is flushed down by Colasar. He'll survive it. He'll lay it all the way back.
Now Petrie stayed with it. Lost it, stayed with it, and then cleared.
That's rolled in for Joel Edmondson. Paul Byron. Carlson all over young Kakaniemi. He'll send it back again now. Here's Petrie. And it's offside at the line. That'll stop play with 12:26 left in regulation time. William Carlson, Riley Smith. Team's down by 2.
12:26 to go. You thought it was going to be a breeze. You thought you were going to just sweep the Hawks. No, sir. Hawks are a decent team. Hawks are a better team than people give credit for. So, man. It's got 12:26 to go in this third and maybe final period. Maybe. Yeah, Philadelphia was up by like 26 points, I think, in the fourth quarter, and they choked. They choked. They fired their coach. Atlanta fired their coach during the season, and they got better. That was I mean, they were awful, and then they fired their coach. And ever since that time, they started playing much, much better. So, man. But you gotta make your free throws, Simmons. You know, you couldn't shoot when you were here at LSU, and you still can't shoot in Philadelphia. Somebody needs to teach you how to shoot. But I don't know. Yeah, Trae Young is he's pretty good. Trae Young's pretty good.
Gary Price, laser focused.
Well,
Part of a great
27.
goaltending matchup in this
Golf,
series.
yeah. I'm not going to sit around for.
Friday night.
I'm not going to sit around for 5 hours watching
level
golf.
things off here with a 3-1 lead. John Forsland, Joe Micheletti, Pierre
6
McGuire.
hours.
Riley Smith, right in, stopped by Price.
Oh, nice stop there by the Canadian goalie.
By Shea Weber off of one
Nice.
face-off. He just fans on the puck. Joe, this is just a routine play for Shea Weber.
Man,
He just can't find
Vegas
the
has
puck.
had a lot of
In
chances,
this game, but it just
but this goalie, Price, is doing a good job.
Smith is right on top of it, makes that little move, and Gary Price again comes up with a solid save.
If
You just see Shea Weber
Montreal does
quickly.
end up winning this game,
Man,
Price is trying to
Pedro
be
with a
MVP.
read and a
He's had a
body
bunch of
save
he's
by
got a bunch of saves
Gary
since
Price. Right off the chest
these last
protector, now comes out.
year and a half almost.
Golden Knights back on it in the person of Riley Smith. Just about 8 minutes gone in this third period here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, almost halfway through this third and final
Inspire
period.
their team. Petrangelo moving in. Shadowed by Weber. Sherratt. He'll move it along the boards. Josh Anderson doesn't see it. Shea Theodore does. He'll take it back.
yeah, Theodore and Petrangelo together as partners.
Now Sherratt. Punished by Carlson as we see. Mark Gasol. He'll go to work on Sherratt. Trade places with Tuck. Good stick by Kakaniemi. He attempts to get to it. He's got it.
All right, Jedi. Have a good
He's
one.
played well defensively.
Thanks
Goes
for
off
stopping
the
by.
Canadian along the bench. That'll stop play.
11:24 to go.
Shots in this period.
It's third
Just
period.
a total of 5.
Still 3-1.
4 of those by Vegas.
And it's still
Here in
3-1.
the first.
And it's still 3-1. Ooh, all right, so it's going to be a face-off in the Montreal zone.
Is one. If they can win it, they'll change.
Remains out in front. Waugh, defended by Montreal's John Merrill. Out in front. It's off Price, off escape Suzuki. 2-on-2 breakout for the Canadiens. Nick Suzuki will circle the track away from Martinez. To the point from Merrill. Wrist shot, blocked in front by Tuck. Located by Yanmark and back out. Waugh, Martinez. Moving in on Merrill. In on Price, he'll slow it down.
That's such a smart play by Price because he knows his team's been good on faceoffs. And they'll make the change. As Pierre noted, probably get 2 centermen back out.
10:52 to go in
This slows
third
everything down.
period.
In charge right
Canadians
now.
are just playing
He knows how to
defense at this
act in a
point.
face-off game. I mean, he's been phenomenal on face-off game.
Yeah, Montreal
this is
has done
his
a good job on the
overall
face-offs.
Here, you see him back making defensive plays. Another important face-off that he takes and wins cleanly.
Man, Montreal's won on the face-offs.
Saw his numbers there. Now comes out to center. Corey Perry has Stahl out in front and never got through. Broken up by Pietrangelo. A loose puck, Armia out in front. Fleury says no. Perry on the doorstep. Hack and whack time. They blow it dead.
Holy mackerel,
Wow.
that could be a game-saving save by Marc-Andre Fleury, Joe.
Yeah,
Boy,
man,
what a
if
good
that
play by Stahl.
goal
Stahl
goes in
uses
there.
his stick just to reach out and cause a turnover. You'll see it right there. There's Stahl, causes the turnover. Now Montreal's got it. They've got it towards the net. And that's where Corey Perry does his best work. But Marc-Andre Fleury stays with him.
Armia's the man
That was
coming
hell of a
off the
save.
bench. It was
That
Philip
might
Manoa
have saved
won
the-
face-off.
that
He
gave
came
him-
off the ice.
if that goal-
Armia
if that goal
took
goes
his
in,
place and he got lost in
this game
cover,
might
but he's
be
able
over
to whip that on goal, and Perry just can't finish it off.
They align for this face-off. Eric Stahl, Kolasar, Gustafsson. A wrist shot off a body out in front off Holden. Armia, paddle down Fleury, and now Mark Stone. Cross ice for Keegan Kolasar, crisscrossing with Pacioretty. He's got it. Next, Pacioretty off the pad of Price to the wall.
Man,
Forged
lot
out.
of
Good
action.
play by Corey Perry. Now Nick Holden for Braden McNabb. Collected by Keegan Kolasar. To the point, McNabb has room. Through traffic wide, off the boards. Dano is there. Kolasar will get to it. It's played outside the line by McNabb.
They're throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink right now. You see where Nick Holden was right there, Joe. He was down low in the offensive zone.
Now Carrier. Lights off a check. Moves in. Ridden off it by Weber. Sherratt lends a helping hand. Play it off the glass. Through center. It deflects on a play. We get a stoppage. 9 minutes. 41 seconds left to go in this third
9:41.
period here in Las Vegas.
and we're getting the TV commercials now. Got to get the TV commercials now. We're at 9:41 to go in this third period. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. Hell of a save, right? Hell of a lot of good saves in these last, like almost, well, period and a half. Second period and third period have been, it's been goalie. It's been the goalies. Yeah, so, yeah, if Montreal does end up winning this game, Price has got to be the MVP. Their goalie has deflected a lot of shots and stopped a lot of shots, so. So are we going to see any goals? I think we will. I think this game is going to end up 3-2.
Your Fast family is back. Fast and
I think this
Furious
game is
F9
going to
in
end
theaters
3-2.
June
My
25th.
prediction.
There you see Jeff Petrie, and his hand that's on the stick. You can see that glove of his. And they widened out the fingers so that he could put those injured fingers in and have some comfort in there. And he's played a heck of a game. He's back in the lineup, hasn't he?
He sure has. Dr. Mulder and Dr. Harvey, the two Canadians doctors, have done tremendous work with him along with Brad Rundman.
And another face-off run by Montreal.
Suzuki moves it out. 9:33 left in regulation time, game 2. Series led by Vegas. Game 3 Friday night in Montreal. Gallagher punished by Pietrangelo. Alec Martinez. Headmans for Janmark. He's double teamed. And Price can handle it. Janmark goes to work with Tuck down low. Here's Lehkonen with Martinez all over him. A jockey for a loose puck. Matthias Janmark supported by Nick Waugh. And now the Canadians have control. Gallagher hands it off to Shea Weber. Good play by Pietrangelo to cut off the pass. Here come the Golden Knights. This is Tuck with a shot. It goes high. And it deflects in the screen. It's a late whistle, but they blow it dead now.
Joe, is he ever jumping? Talking about Alex Tuck. He's mad he didn't capitalize on that last chance.
Every shift here. It started in game 1. I mean, you notice that his first shift in game 1, or he was just flying. He had an assist in that game, and he's had some of the better chances in this one. There he is again. He's got that quick release.
So he gets a break. Another D-zone start for
Another
Philadelphia.
face-off in the Montreal zone, controlled by the Canadians again.
12 face-offs in the third period. Montreal's won 10. Theodore will take it back.
Montreal has really
Here's Riley Smith
controlled the face-off.
through neutral ice. With Carlson, a shot rubbed out by Edmondson. Petrie to the point. Theodore stopped by Price. Toffoli gets it out. Cole Caulfield. Suzuki, now Caulfield. Tough angle patted down by Fleury. Suzuki now plays it along the dasher. Edmondson for Cole Caulfield. Toffoli pops out. Denied again by Fleury. Hustle by young Cole Caulfield. Marchessault sets up Riley Smith. Through the center zone and back of Carlson. Joel Edmondson. Off Carlson. Loose puck for Pacioretty. The Canadians get to it. This is Caulfield again. He'll go off in a change and lay it in. Under 8 minutes left in this third period. Alex Pietrangelo. Mark Stone gains entry. Now Holden, a shot. Caught off out in front. Pietrangelo winds it again off Price. Weber to the outside. Holden, a pinch for Vegas. Pacioretty just wide. Pietrangelo moves in on Anderson. John Merrill, Tuckaniemi off the boards. Open ice for Anderson. Holden getting back, a power move. Doesn't work. Good play by Vegas' Nick Holden. Anderson out in front. Carrier got back on Stahl. Armia goes to work. One of 3 goal scorers tonight for the Canadians now. Pietrangelo, Mark Stone. Helped out by Keegan Colasar. Here comes Stone. Whipping it across for Carrier. Defended by Sherratt. Gustafson to open space. Martinez reads it off the glass. Goes by Stone. A force by Whitecloud. Under 7 minutes left here in Vegas. Eric Stahl will just cushion it back in the Vegas zone.
Yeah, Pierre talked about those defensemen for Vegas really getting aggressive. That might lead to an odd man rush and an opportunity for Montreal.
Now the Golden Knights get after it on the forecheck. Martinez on Perry. Brown broken up. Forged out by Tano. Vegas takes over again. Wild pass doesn't work from Reeves, and now Jeff Petrie in control. 23 shots for Vegas, 20 for Montreal. Lehkonen will chip it in. Fleury. Whitecloud. And now Martinez. Zach Whitecloud. Moved along for Matthias Janmark. Good coverage by Montreal. Suzuki right back on a counterattack. He'll go wide, a toe drag out in front. Fleury said no. What a play play by Suzuki.
Wow.
What saves by Marc-Andre Fleury to keep his team having a fighting chance.
Now here come the Golden Knights. Theodore moved across for Waugh. Return favor off the skate of Toffoli. Now Janmark. Alex Tuck is wrapped up by Jeff Petrie. Out of the corner, Waugh. Up top, Theodore. Moved across, Pietrangelo. No shooting lane. Good play by Toffoli all over him. And it comes out. Janmark. Nick Waugh. Resets it. Backtracking with Suzuki. 5:25 left in regulation time here at T-Mobile Arena. Game number 2 was by Armia. All the way back down. Icing.
Man.
Yeah, Suzuki, after that chance, is
5:18
trying to get
to go in
off.
this
But
third
how
inning.
about this move? Cuts to the inside and watch
Maybe
him
final
go
period.
right after this. Race the other way, get a shot,
Man, that was
turn,
close.
and get
Another
one
goal.
more.
Montreal almost.
Now, Brendan Gallagher, how deep the guys
How many
want to
almost
dig.
goals have
Brendan
we had in this
Gallagher's
game?
all
Like
messed
10?
up there by Alex Pietrangelo. He's not happy about it, comes to the bench. He's bleeding, he's cutting.
We've had like, what, 10 almost goals. Jeez.
He's ready to play.
Seems like.
Marchessault, Pietrangelo, shot. He
Scores! Goal!
Alex Pietrangelo has his second in Vegas. It's within one.
So a face-off that Montreal didn't win,
Off the face-off in game
and
one.
Vegas able to capitalize, and it's a one-goal game.
Off the face-off. And Pietrangelo gets his second. Beautiful passing. Pietrangelo with the wrist shot right through the legs of Jeff Petrie. The partial screen and the puck just underneath the glove of Carey Price.
And now you know why the Vegas Golden Knights went out and made him a huge free agent offer.
So 5:14 to go third period, 3-2.
Petrie was looking at that and said, I can't believe I didn't block that.
Good story.
All right, so now it changes things a lot because now Vegas can keep their goalie in for a longer period of time now.
Now Lekanen going deep in the Vegas zone, hit there by Colasar. Final 5 presented by Rocket Mortgage. Pacioretty can't get to it. Weber.
Yeah, Montreal
all the way
has to
back
be
for
aggressive
Montreal.
here.
Stone to the
There's still
point.
plenty of time
White
left in this
Cloud.
game.
He'll shift with it. He'll take it to the wall and go deep for Pacioretty. Given a shot by Sherratt. Colasar had it. He lost it. Stone. White Cloud. His shot. Blocker
Ooh.
down by Price. Now Martinez off the body off Gallagher. Next, Pacioretty out in front. Defended well by Danault.
What a game Phil Danault's played defensively. Man, oh man, can you feel the heat coming from Vegas? It's
Man.
hot outside, it's warmer in here.
Third goal of the playoffs. Pietrangelo, second of the game from Marchessault. And Carlson at 14:46. 3-2 Montreal. Through the middle of the ice and on Price. He'll move it. A steal. Marchessault.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That was almost a mistake.
Picture breath.
Wow.
Carey Price tries to move it right up the middle of the ice. Marchessault ends up with it. Carey Price has to make one more save.
You don't want to do this. Marchessault with a bid and Price
Wow.
says no.
Man. That puck went into the God section. That thing got really deflected up. Man, that was that was not a good clear out by the goalie. Montreal lucked out there big time. We almost had a tie game. Almost had a tie game. Man. We need OT. I don't know about that. I don't know, man. Overtime would be, definitely would be drama filled. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. It'd be drama city. And we still got almost 4 minutes to go, man. So plenty of time in this game for a lot more calls. Yeah, I didn't think Kyrie Irving was going to play in Game 6.
Inside the fortress.
Here we go, man. There's Vegas. The arena is rocking. Man. The arena is on fire.
Marchessault moved in against Philip Danault. Has been a wizard in the circle. Possession to Montreal again. Another win for 24. It comes out late stages of Game 2. The Montreal Canadiens attempting to tie the best-of-7 series. Stanley Cup Semifinal. Carlson. Marchessault for Smith. What a back check by Danault. It's all the way down again. And icing will take it back.
Vegas scored on their last, the last time Montreal iced the puck. Vegas scored. Danault's been all over the place here.
He sure has. So there's a real good back check on Riley Smith. The icing that you're talking about, Shea Weber. Good news for Montreal. Danault's still on the ice.
Yes.
This will be Pacioretty for Vegas. And Philip Danault wins it back.
Brandon.
Sherratt. Under pressure. To the point. Pietrangelo is both Vegas goals. Danault floats it out. Go off on a change. 3:17 left. Alex Pietrangelo. Through center. Chip in charge. Marchessault. Rather Stone for Colasar. Martinez, it's tipped. Colasar can't get to it.
Man,
Weber
close.
did. Pietrangelo for Stone.
Oh, they love him.
High.
Another almost score by Vegas.
Tyler Toffoli going down and out. Pietrangelo caught by Price.
Man.
No further play.
It's chaos Los Macho right now, Joe.
Man,
The Montreal
payoff is
goal.
right.
What a play by Toffoli. Saved the
Jeez.
goal, and Price was over on the other side of the net. And Stone, there's the first chance. And then here's the last one, where Toffoli dives over before Stone. Look at all that net for Stone. And Toffoli.
Oh, man.
Game-saving play.
That should have went in. Man.
They both get needed breaks. Under 3 minutes left. Face off one by Waugh. White Cloud. Tuck covering at the point. Here's Theodore. Shot taken, stopped by Price.
Ooh,
The
nice save.
White Cloud, Yanmark. Block. Follow-up chances.
Ooh, nice save again.
Price.
They're just all over Montreal right now. Montreal's running on fumes. Vegas is just starting to get energized, Joe.
Carey Price working so hard to get back into position. That one gets deflected. Now watch out, Price. Back in position. Again and again.
Wow.
Another face-off.
Where's everybody at? Because I'm being this screen. This game is insane.
Danault earmarked for another face-off in the third period shots. To the wall. White Cloud hurried by Suzuki. Out of the scrum, knocked down by Suzuki and forged out.
Danault coming right off after he got that face-off situation stabilized.
Keep an eye on Marc-Andre Fleury. Carlson
Oh.
goes in for a chance. Stopped by Price.
He getting off the jaw on his backhand. It was too easy a save for Price.
Now Suzuki. Out in front. A chance there for Byron, never got through, and now out of the corner, Suzuki leaves it there. 2:09 left in regulation time, game number 2. Fleury looks at the bench. Here comes.
Why is my Bluetooth keep going off?
The blood is flowing to the bladder.
Capture the puck, and Weber takes over for Montreal. Moved along for Lekanen. Fleury stays put for now. Under 2 minutes left. Here's Armia. Joel Armia moving in on Martinez. So protected in the corner. Helped out by Lekanen. Sealed off by Stone. Mark Stone gets to it. 1:40 left. Vegas down by 1. They lead the series by 1. Now Riley Smith. There goes Fleury.
Fleury, the empty net.
Corner. Smith is crushed by Weber. Stahl coming back. Marchessault for the Golden Knights. Petrangelo at the point. He has 2 goals. Marchessault rips it around. 1:20 left. Martinez defended by Weber. Alec Martinez got it back. Pacioretty all the way around. Played outside the line by Petrangelo.
Man.
70 seconds left at T-Mobile Arena now. Petrangelo makes the dump in, guarded by Perry at the line. Stick by Corey Perry. It's like the serpent's tongue flashing out. Stone off the stick of Carlson. Edmondson chugging back. Takes a hit, makes a... Petrie out of the corner. Everybody in for the Golden Knights, and Edmondson is down.
They got hit by Carlson. Edmondson had to go back and make a play, knowing Carlson was right on top of him. Carlson hit him just as he was making a play.
Empty net, though.
Stayed down on the ice, and now seems to be okay. Here it comes again. Carlson. There's the push hard into the boards and glass. Edmondson stayed down.
Veteran presence. Watch Corey Perry right here with the quick stick. And out Petrangelo.
50
Dominic Ducharme with
seconds
some pretty
left.
savvy asset management on the Canadiens bench. Peter DeBoer wants the Canes to get their guys on the ice. That's why he's taking his time. And he's like, get their guys on the ice, then I'll get my guys on.
Ducharme came right over. Okay. 50.3 seconds left.
Woo.
6 skaters out. The 2 veterans, Stahl and Perry, don't like it.
They're going to call a timeout. Vegas. He's still upset. He's still hot. He wants all 5 guys on the ice. He doesn't want them to have 7 on and take their time getting changes.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, what happens?
Game 3 Friday night. Bell Center, Montreal.
Good game tonight.
We'll be on USA Network for that one starting at 8 Eastern.
George McPhee, Kelly McCrimmon, and Mr. Foley sitting up top.
Canadians still huddle at the bench. Edmondson no worse for wear.
And we know who's taking the face off from Montreal.
And if he gets kicked out, they got Suzuki. So that's sunrise at all. And George, you called right from the start. Sherrod, Weber have been awesome for the Canadiens on defense.
Too small.
Here we go. Carlson. Deneau. Off the draw. Angelo. Off bodies. Located by Suzuki. He'll move it out. From all the way down. No icing. 38 seconds left. Game number 2 by Carlson. Deneau feathers off the boards to Foley. Shouldered by Marchessault. Toffoli stays with it. Golden Knights get to it. Wheeled across. 25 seconds left. Here comes Martinez for Carlson off a defensive stick. And it's chipped out of play by Toffoli.
Shea Weber again.
I have no idea what's going on while my Bluetooth keeps going off the speaker.
Maybe he had a chance to the slot about 20 feet out. And then a long stick of Shea Weber. Watch where he goes. Watches, and then right there, uses the stick to make that good defensive play. What a game he's played. You see that little look? That's why he stopped. You saw Carlson over there stop.
20 seconds left.
In position to make the defensive play.
Just under 21 seconds left. Carlson crossing sticks with Deneau. He wins it back, does Deneau. Weber moves it along.
Montreal have been cleared out.
15 seconds left here in game 2. Stone up to Foley. Martinez.
Shot on goal. Oh, blocked.
Everyone, 9 seconds left. To the point and back. Carlson pops out.
Shot on goal again. Blocked again. That's going to be it. Game over. Wow. Game over, and Montreal survives. Man, Montreal survives.
The Montreal Canadiens defeat the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2.
Shea Weber had a talk with his team after the Game 1 loss.
Wow.
And Montreal came out and they looked like a different team. Even though they had a good start in Game 1. But they just looked to have more energy, more fight to their game. And they're still having trouble separating these two teams.
Got love,
Series now, as you guys know, there's a lot of pepper in the pot now.
Oh, yeah.
So series is tied at one apiece.
The temperature outside, which was 115
Wow.
Fahrenheit today. So the Vegas Golden Knights with a push. What an effort from the goal out for Montreal.
Yeah. Goalie is the MVP. I mean, damn. Goalie's definitely the MVP of this game. Man, wow, what a win for the Canadiens as this tie now 3-2. I mean, it's tied 1-1. Excuse me. They win 3-2. All right, man. I'm gonna go. I want something like sweet. I want to go to the gas station and get like a candy bar or something. So, man, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. Who's playing tomorrow afternoon in baseball? Because tomorrow night I gotta go DoorDash make money. I gotta make DoorDash money tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's a good game. Good game. Have a good one.